All right. Are we live?
We should be. Okay, so I'm going to copy video URL and I'm going to throw it at Tumblr. Text.
All right. That's the Undertale TVTropes page.
Hmm?
All right. I found the screen.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I got the page open. There's a lot more ads on TVTropes than there used to be,
Rip.
but that should be fine.
Rest in
Yeah, you know,
peace.
they gotta make money.
I guess.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've really used TVTropes. I think I was using it a lot in like 2013, but you know,
What, like, tropes in general?
just like reading it a lot.
I like to read it. Sometimes I go on there and I just get lost for hours just looking at it. Literally,
Good
I'm a
website for that.
mess.
Yeah, it's very easy to get lost.
Hold on, I'm going to turn your volume up more because you're very quiet for me. Okay.
Okay, I'm not really sure which microphone I'm using, so if it sounds like I'm moving around or like my voice is getting louder or quieter, I'll try to not do that as much.
You sound fine, just kind of muffled a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why that would be,
Oh, yeah,
but
we have our
yeah,
first
if there's
commenter. Hello.
oh hello, hi. I have the stream open on my phone so I can see what people are saying.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Do you want to get started, or what do you want to do?
You start reading off the thing.
All right. So I have the TV tropes page for Papyrus open right now. I was looking at it a little bit yesterday to see what's on it. There's some good stuff and there's some less good stuff.
Rip.
But I thought it might be fun to go through it and see what there is to see and maybe discuss some of it in
Yeah.
a positive way or a negative way, depending. All right. So the description for Papyrus that they have is Stanza's taller and much more energetic brother, a glory-seeking guardsman with a very high opinion of himself and everything else. His dream is to capture a human so that he can finally be allowed to join the royal guard. He possesses a particular penchant for puzzles, and that's it for that.
I love the alliteration.
Yeah, so that's Papyrus.
Yeah.
It is cute. Yeah,
Papyrus, my dearly
yeah,
beloved.
yeah. There's a picture of him doing his little DreamWorks face. He's looking great.
Oh, yes, this one?
The the scene. Oh yeah, that's the face. Oh yeah, classic Papyrus face.
Truly. It reminds me of that post that Sam drew of, like, Papyrus making the DreamWorks face as a baby, and Gasser's like, I have made the world's coolest baby. Oh, it's so good.
He invented the DreamWorks face.
It's true. Papyrus Undertale invented DreamWorks.
He's responsible for all of the success of DreamWorks.
It's true. It's so true.
It is too. Okay, there's some folders here. There's, tropes are sorted in alphabetical order, and there's 4 subfolders. So that's
Wow.
a lot of
That,
tropes. It's not
yeah,
too
that's
many
a lot of
subfolders.
tropes.
Let's compare two stands real quick. Stands has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subfolders.
Jesus! This man barely has any lines. How are they finding so much?
Oh,
Is it like the
they just
fandom?
put
Is it like
whatever.
fandom related tropes, maybe?
I think some of it might. I think a lot of it is like, trope is awesome guy. Stands is awesome, and I love him.
God. I mean, yeah, I could see that, honestly. I could also see it like,
It's,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say, like, I can also see it being like, some people are like, he is commonly interpreted to be like this. you know, as
Well, I'm
like,
sure there's stuff like that. Yeah, he's commonly interpreted to, have a degree in mechanical engineering and also, you know, a big fan of, I don't know, I forget what Daniel's things are.
I
But yeah,
forget
I'm sure
everything
it's
about
about that.
Sans Undertale. God, I wish that was me.
I was trying to think of like things that are really popular in the fandom but aren't canon. I guess like that he drinks ketchup all the time would be
I mean,
one.
I feel like that could definitely be implied to be canon with like the first year anniversary and like the line about ketchup having to be asked to not bring ketchup chips, and he's like, haha, no promises.
Oh yeah, that was cute. That was a cute dance thing.
Yeah,
Gross lady likes ketchup, but
it is gross. He's gross. He's valid though.
he he is gross. You can describe Sans in one word, it would be gross.
He's a nasty little man.
He is. Okay, so we're talking about Sans a lot so far.
Unfortunate.
Maybe
We're
we can
just
talk
like the
about.
fandom. I can't believe we failed already.
Oops. Okay. All right. So let's. Do you want to look at the tropes?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I guess I probably shouldn't read all of them because there's a lot. I'll just like see what looks fun.
Fair.
So one of the first ones is actually pretty funny, which I think that trope is like referencing. It's not saying that Papyrus is actually funny. It's saying that he thinks Stan's jokes are actually funny, even though he doesn't like them.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
Uh,
see that.
yeah, which is true. Yeah, so it says, despite having regular lame pun reactions, he usually has to keep himself from laughing at them, and he himself cracks a few puns here and there. True. It's
Yeah.
implied that he's trying to appear too cool for lame jokes and hates it when Stan catches him smiling. All right, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that interpretation.
That
I
feels
like to think
accurate.
that he's proud of his own puns.
Valid.
I think he likes good. He
His
doesn't
jokes are
like bad
very good,
puns.
and he's valid for liking his own jokes.
Exactly. He only makes good jokes.
It's true. Papyrus Undertale has never said a bad joke.
It's so true. Okay, all loving hero. That one sounds right.
Yeah.
Um, he's heroic in the sense of always trying to do good, even if he's a bit of a goof and a lot of a cloud cuckoo lander, and unrivaled in compassion and friendliness. In fact, he'll spare no mercy on protagonists on the spot just because he believes they have some good in them. He persists in this belief even after dying in such a run. Yeah, yeah, he is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Papyrus
he
is a
is goofy.
delightful and
That is
lovely man.
he is. Can't not like him.
It's true. It's illegal to not like Papyrus, and if you don't like Papyrus, I'll come to your home.
Oh man. Okay. Ambiguously bi. Oh boy. Okay. He's very close to Undine, but there's nothing to indicate that they're anything but platonic life partners. And he has optional dialogue in which he calls Metatron his favorite sexy rectangle, which very well could just be an objective observation.
Caro,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
faded out for a second. I thought that Thanos snapped you away.
Oh, yeah, he did. I called Metatron a sexy rectangle and he got me.
Oh no! You know what?
Yeah.
That's valid of Thanos to do, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I get it. Yeah. So unclear if Papyrus is bi, I guess is what this is saying. Because
Yeah,
he calls Metatron sexy, but he just is. So that doesn't necessarily mean that that Papyrus likes him.
that's fair. That's valid. I feel that same way, honestly. Like, I once saw someone try
Yeah,
to argue that Papyrus is canonically MLM, and I don't mean multi-level marketing. I don't mean pyramid scheme. I mean, they, they were trying to justify
Papyrus
that,
was,
like, yeah, they were trying to say that Papyrus is canonically attracted to men, and like, I mean, I guess you could say that like that line could imply that, but like this person was specifically saying it a, as a rebuttal to someone who had canon that Papyrus is Arrow Ace, and I was like,
uh,
you can be Arrow Ace and call people sexy. You're not gonna burst into flames, you know?
Yeah, pretty much everyone I know who's Aries does call people sexy. So like, yeah,
Yeah. So like, yeah, he could definitely be like ambiguously bisexual, but I don't think it's like necessarily what the trope means either, because I feel like that trope is probably more applicable to like characters that are like, oh yeah, I'm a little bi curious, you know, like that kind of, or like it. There's an implication
yeah,
specifically for like queer baiting. It feels like it's a queer baiting subtrope.
yeah, yeah. It does seem weird that they apply it here because they're just saying that we don't know Papyrus' sexuality,
Yeah,
which isn't really the same thing as ambiguously bi.
yeah.
Oh, they mentioned your favorite tweet.
Oh God, does it really? Does it mention it like properly, or does it mention it improperly?
So what it says is that on his Twitter, Toby Vox has stated that Papyrus doesn't really get concepts like relationships and sex, a notion that's very
Incorrect.
much supported in.
Caro, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but like I have to. I'm going to scream.
So please, please
So,
go.
okay, so like the tweet it is referencing is the tweet where someone asked Papyrus, not asked, they didn't ask Papyrus because Papyrus isn't real, unfortunately. Someone asked Toby. They tweeted at Toby in like 2014 or 2015 before the game came out. Which of the Skelebros is quote unquote sluttier? And Toby was like, Sans is too lazy for anything like that, and Papyrus doesn't know what that word means. That's all it meant. That's all it says. That's literally like Papyrus just doesn't know what the word slut means. That's all. That's the whole thing. 100%. Papyrus could be one and not know what the name of it, you know? Like that is my argument here, and I'm so tired of people looking at this tweet and like incorrectly quoting it because they've never even seen it with their own eyes. Because like if you saw it, you would know. Oh, it's been completely misinterpreted, and it drives me insane.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, no, it's all right. You keep going.
It's just funny. Yeah, wasn't it like you said, Papyrus doesn't know what things are?
Huh?
Like, yeah, uh, isn't that like what the actual text of the tweet was like? Papyrus doesn't know what things like that are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's literally what it.
yeah,
That's literally
that
what it was. That's all it is. Papyrus just doesn't know what a slut is, which
yeah,
isn't
he
saying
doesn't believe
much.
in slut shaming.
Yeah. I 100% believe that monsters aren't like slut shamers, so Papyrus could be a slut, you know, because technically that's a dodge to the question of whether or not Papyrus is one, you know. Anyways,
Was dodging the question.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Toby.
Toby, answer the
Okay,
question. Points knife at dog. Anyways,
yeah, stop dodging the question. Uh, okay, all right. The next one is ambiguous disorder. Um, okay. So Papyrus has no indoor voice, is a bit socially unskilled to the point that he needs a guidebook when he's on a date, and interprets insults towards him as compliments or self-insults. Shows strong interest in puzzles and cooking spaghetti, as well as having a few childish behaviors like collecting action figures, having a race car bed, and needing a bedtime story. And despite coming across as ditzy, immature, and naive, he is a surprisingly skilled fighter and is implied to know more than meets the eye. Okay, and there's a link here to the trope Idiot Savant, which is pretty awesome. Thank you, TV trope. Hello?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, just making sure you were still there.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry about it. I was just doing a
Yeah.
thing on the stream.
Oh, hello. Oh, nice. Oh, so true. So true.
Papyrus
Yeah, I
autistic.
just saw what you're doing on the screen. But so fucking true.
Yeah, he's valid, and I love and support him.
He is. It's so true. He's doing great. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, they link the man-child pretty often on this page so far.
Hmm. You know what that
So
means?
that's
I'm going
fun.
to have to break out my fucking shotgun. Homicide.
Yeah, watch out, TV trope.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, watch out, TV Tropes, the website. I'm gonna set you on fire.
And go to the servers. Just like unplug them all.
Yes. I go to your headquarters and turn off the lights.
Nice. Ooh, the next one's kind of fun. It's ambiguously human.
Ooh.
So it refers to Stan's sleep. I guess probably what this is about is like maybe Papyrus is secretly a human. Or like was a human.
Yeah.
There's not much evidence from Papyrus specifically, but he qualifies by association due to being brothers with Sans. Okay.
Valid.
Well, yeah, sure.
At least that's acknowledged. Because, like, there's so many theories out there that are like, Sans is this special thing, and then they don't even mention Papyrus's existence.
Yeah, Sans is, like, really, like, torn up about the past. Papyrus doesn't care.
Papyrus doesn't give a shit.
He's over it. Oh, man. It's so true. Thanks, Papyrus.
Yeah.
So it has animation age ghetto. Papyrus hates anime. He thinks it's for children.
Valid of him.
It is valid for him. You know, it also makes sense for his character that, like, he would have, like, the one thing that he thinks is for babies.
Yeah.
So he would make fun of other people for liking.
Yeah. Mr. Fluffy Bunny over here. My beloved.
Exactly. Fluffy Bunny is, like, that's the real shit.
Yes, of course. The deep emotional themes and core message of Fluffy Bunny is so strong. It transcends age, actually.
It's so true. It's timeless.
Oh wait, no, I just realized we just accidentally put the Brony stuff back on Papyrus with that.
No. Oh no.
No. Oh no, I can't believe. I'm so sorry, Mr.
Happen?
Fox. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Maybe he likes it, but he's not like that.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, badass adorable. So true.
It's true.
He's easily one of the most endearing characters in the game, which is saying a lot, and his battle prowess is at least close to that of Undyne's, if not far greater. Yeah, so true.
Papyrus Undertale can beat you up. He could beat anyone up. He could beat himself up.
He can do anything you want.
Yeah.
Spare your midriff. Yeah, true. His battle body only covers up half of his top, and his other outfits also show off his lower spine. He's one of the taller characters in the game, so finding clothes that fit him would be a bother. Well, I don't know about that. I think he could probably get longer shirts if he wanted. I think he dresses like that as a choice.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, all of his clothes are like that, and he talks about modifying his clothes, if I remember correctly.
So, like, oh, yeah, he, like, wrote cool dude on his shirt.
Plus, it's not like all the other monsters that are even taller than him only wear crop tops.
Yeah, like, Asgore doesn't.
Yeah, Asgore doesn't, Toriel doesn't, Undyne doesn't. Undyne wears full-length shirts.
Yeah.
She's taller than him.
Maybe Asgore should wear crop top.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps. But then I think everyone would want to pet his tummy, because he's so soft and fluffy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would probably be annoying.
Yeah. It's like, God, it'd be like if Asgore was a pregnant woman, which is a weird thing to say, and I already regret saying it, actually.
Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, let's pivot. Braggart Boss. About as pure as an example as possible. An overdramatic buffoon with an absurdly inflated ego who isn't really evil at all and ultimately poses no real threat.
I don't know.
Like, hey, you know.
Like, I get it on its surface, but I feel like some of the explanation is bad.
Yeah, I think he doesn't really, like, once he gets to the actual fight, he's not really bragging that much.
Yeah.
Or, like, really trying to be evil. He's just, like, distracted thinking about dating.
Yeah. Valid of him. I would date him. But...
Good for him.
I mean, unless you count the fact that he's, like, literally not even paying attention as he beats you within an inch of your life, you know, like, he's literally putting on perfume and shit while he, like, snaps you in half.
Yeah, Frisk is literally bleeding out, and Papyrus.
I know what you mean, but I just pictured Frisk in, like, a back alley while, like, Papyrus just stomps on them and he's applying, like, one of those powder puffs to his face. Like...
He's dying. This ain't about them. Oh, man. Oh, Papyrus. Okay, Chased Hero. We've already talked about this.
It's wrong.
It's not wrong. He's not chased.
He isn't. He is the opposite.
Okay, there's the trope Crouching Moron, Hidden Badass here, and there's a lot of text here, so I'm not going to read it all, but true.
I mean, he only pretends to be an idiot. Like, I feel like it's, God, what's it called when someone pretends to be really bad at something, only to, like, pull the rug out from under you after, like, one round and, like, kick your ass?
Bait and switch?
Yeah, like, I feel like that's 100% what Papyrus has going on for, like, a majority of his area, you know? It's like this whole setup where, like, both him and Sans are, like, working as, like, a comedy duo to, like, try to, like, trick you. And they do trick you, because, like, even Sans does that whole, like, bait and switch with, like, the blue magic. But there's subtle bait and switch with Papyrus being like, oh, so dumb, and, oh, he's just a blowhard, you know, and, like, you get that impression, and then he, like, kicks your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. They coordinated it. It's so great.
Yeah, it's true.
We love Papyrus. Oh, there it is. DreamWorks Space. Yep, he has a DreamWorks Space.
Good, because he does.
He does. Good for him. Entertainingly wrong. After getting his hands on a pirate flag, Papyrus comes to the conclusion that humans evolved from skeletons. Considering how little he knows about humans, it's as valid a conclusion for him to draw as any. Yeah, that's also like the kind of thing that Undyne would think.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I think that would be a monster myth.
Yeah.
It's not that,
you know,
Papyrus
is... Papyrus stomping on Frick's
head. Papyrus, no!
You're hurting them. He's too powerful and handsome.
Too busy getting ready for his date.
Yeah. He's putting on makeup. His date will have to after this. Terrible joke.
Yeah.
Awful. I regret it. But yeah.
Yeah, he posts a selfie and it's just that.
He posts a selfie and it's Frisk on a kebab or some shit. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh. He has a fake special attack. I didn't know that was a trope, but there's a trope called fake special attack.
I mean...
Yeah, he does have one.
I feel like that's kind of like a... I feel like it could, yeah, definitely be a popular trope, or at least one that warrants its own page. I mean, like... Not to get off topic here, but I'm going to get off topic here, but... Well, like... You know how, like, in cartoons and stuff, there'll be, like, a gag where a character has, like, a super realistic, quote-unquote, handsome face, or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't have a TV tropes page.
Really?
Yeah, last I checked, that, like, the trope of, like, a character having, like, a weirdly rendered and realistic-looking handsome face, like Handsome Squidward, Ricardio, that one Gumball episode, Handsome for 12 Seconds from Centaur World, like, those are all different, like, instances of the trope being used, and I'm sure there's even more that I can't think of, but, like, yeah, that doesn't have its own TV tropes page as far as I know, and I know this because I went through the entire SpongeBob TV tropes page, because I know it would be on there.
Oh, man.
If it was on there anywheres, because, you know,
yeah.
if it had a name, it'd probably be, like, the handsome person trope, or, like, handsome Squidward trope, maybe, but, yeah, it doesn't even have one, so, like, yeah, I can totally see, like, fake special attack being its own trope page.
Yeah. Yeah, well, someone needs to correct that. Someone needs to make a handsome face page.
Oh god. No. No. That's fine.
It's fun.
E.
What's the pirate holding? Is that a bat?
No.
Okay. Alright. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's a torch. I see. Nice.
It's on fire. I just forgot to draw the fire.
Very nice. Good for him.
It's
Good
true.
for him committing arson.
Yes, it's what he deserves.
Alright. Someone wrote a little essay here about the No Mercy thing.
Oh god.
Okay,
Is it like a
let's
good
see.
kind of essay or a bad kind of essay?
I think I agree with it. So they're saying that Papyrus is a foil to Sans. The trope is foil. So in a genocide playthrough, their fights are foiled. Sans is difficult, unquestionably earning the title of hardest combat in the game. Well, but this can be as much as an encouragement as a deterrent. The desire to test one's mettle against them spurs many to undertake genocide runs. Yeah, that's true. People do no mercy just to fight Sans. But whereas Sans's fight is an exhilarating challenge, killing Papyrus promises no joy, no accomplishment. Even if you betray his trust and kill him, his dying words are to call out the good that he is certain still remains in you. This sacrifice is often enough to drive the player into a villainous blue screen of death, aborting as many, if not more, planned No Mercy playthroughs as Sans's brutal gauntlet.
Oh yeah, I remember that like factoid. That's like from a survey that was done, right, where people were asked when they aborted their No Mercy playthrough, and like a chunk of them were at Sans and a chunk of them were at Undyne, but then like the largest portion was like unspecified, so it could be Papyrus. Like
yeah, I think what I remember from that is of the of the specific bosses that people mentioned, Sans was the biggest, and after that was Undyne. I don't remember if there was something for Papyrus specifically, but
no, there wasn't. I remember I actually found the survey not that long ago, and I don't remember where I found it actually, but I do remember seeing it. I thought that like since I'd heard this fact before that, I thought that like Papyrus was a specific one, but it's not specified, so like the implication is probably that Papyrus got a lot of people to abort, you know, like jump ship.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly like
all right.
I feel like it's a really good test too when you're like watching a Let's Player if they like have zero fucking reaction at all to killing Papyrus, because normally like they'll do the good run first and then they'll do the bad run, right?
Yeah.
And like so they've like spent all this time, they love these characters, and like fighting, not even fighting against Papyrus in that run is just, it's so fucking emotionally draining in a way that like if they have zero reaction, then I'm like, wow, you really don't even like this game, do you? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone not react to that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Yeah, it is quite the moment. All right. The next trope here is foolish sibling, responsible sibling. He's both to Sans.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I can see that.
When it comes to behavior and lifestyle, he's the responsible one. When it comes to intelligence and maturity, he's the foolish one.
Incorrect.
Well, I mean, there might be a different way to phrase that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, okay, like, it's so hard to, like, talk about Papyrus's intelligence, because, like, he is objectively a doofus, you know? Like, he does really silly things. Like, he puts limes in his eyes, you know? But, like, if you ever say, oh, Papyrus is dumb, then, like, every other person out there who's like, oh, yeah, he's so stupid, like, every single one of them will be agreeing with you, unless you like put all the caveats like he's stupid because he put his limes in his eyes, but he's actually really good at engineering, and he's also really socially intelligent because he's able to use fucking reverse psychology on Undyne. And it's so annoying to talk about Papyrus as intelligent because he's really, really smart, but he's also a total doofus, you know?
Yeah, it is annoying. Yeah, I think I like using the word himbo for him.
Yeah, himbo is a good word.
That doesn't have enough of a negative connotation to
yeah,
like attract that sort of audience, I think.
Yeah, he's got all
Yeah,
the
also
himbo traits. He's really strong, and he even draws himself buff, even if he doesn't have muscles, and therefore, doesn't look himbo-ish. But he's also got like a really square jaw. And most importantly,
yeah.
his best friend is a lesbian.
Exactly.
The lesbians love him.
Yeah, that's his best friend is a herbo.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Also, it says maturity. I think he's pretty mature.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been thinking about like he handles a lot of situations very maturely.
Yeah, like
Like I kind of think a little bit of a joke. Like he jumps around and like yells and sticks lines in his eyes, but he knows how to reject somebody.
Yeah. He's honestly he's super duper mature about a lot of things. Like he's more like I don't know about you, but do you ever get the impression that like Papyrus is better around kids than Toriel in some ways? Like Toriel, of course, is like got that whole mother thing going on, of course, obviously, right? But like, there's just certain situations where you like look at how they're acting around Frisk, and you're like, huh, because Toriel isn't acting as mature as Papyrus is in the situation. Like, whenever Toriel's around Asgore, she's like incredibly passive aggressive and mean to him, which is like, a bit inappropriate around children, even if you don't like a person, Whereas like Papyrus never is like that ever.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like Toil has a lot of as much as she cares about kids, she has a lot of flaws that like specifically have to do with her relationship with kids.
Yeah,
Like
that's
she's really
valid.
overprotective and really you know really mean to Asgore specifically.
Right.
But it's without getting into that, like that is
Yeah, of
it is
course.
a
No, we're
sin.
not touching that. We don't have
Yeah,
enough
but like
time
I
for
think the
that.
pirates. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Let's just leave past that.
Yeah. But yeah.
Um, I think the pirates is really good at like talking to kids on their level,
Yeah.
like treating them as equals. Like the
Yeah.
way he talks to Frisk, like he's very encouraging of them, and
Yeah.
like wants to be their friend without like talking down to them.
Yeah. Like sometimes I wonder like how much of Papyrus's personality is like genuinely his personality, how much of it is him just playing it up a little bit, like being a little bit of a ham on purpose because he knows he's interacting with a child.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a little bit of both. Like, I wonder if we're ever going to find out more about this actually, because I've been thinking about like the alarm clock and like the Christmas party, because it
Yeah.
seems like there are only adults about it.
Yeah.
Like Frisk wasn't there, and
Yeah.
everyone was kind of letting loose.
Yeah.
I wonder what Papyrus was like there.
I want Papyrus to dance on the coffee table until it snaps in half because he's dancing too hard. I think that'd be really funny.
Oh man, that would be really good. Yeah, the impression I kind of got from the alarm clock was he was mostly just kind of stressed out because Toil was getting way too drunk.
Toriel, please seek help.
Yeah, Toil get therapy.
Yes. Goat therapy.
Oh man, Papyrus is good.
He is. He's very good. I love him.
Yeah.
He is for to hold, gentle in my arms. But yeah, what's next
Okay.
on
How are stuff with life partners? Sorry, I'm just like looking at this list.
Valid?
Okay. Yeah, so he and Sans are heterosexual life partners, apparently. I
What?
don't get this trope.
Why?
I don't get like they're brothers.
Yeah,
There's a
like
word for that.
yeah, they're called siblings.
Yeah, sometimes siblings like live together and stuff,
Yeah, like
and like are friends.
from what I understand about heterosexual life partners as like the trope and the phrase, I think if I remember correctly, it was coined by Scrubs. I don't quite recall, but I think it was like,
Really?
the main two characters in Scrubs. They're like super duper close friends, but they're not romantically involved at all because they're both straight dudes.
Okay, so like two people in a buddy comedy.
Yeah, basically. Like just super duper incredibly close friends. I don't think that
Yeah,
really applies
that
to
that makes sense.
siblings.
Just it's kind of weird phrasing here, and also weird phrasing, considering like people's relationships are kind of more complicated than that sometimes.
Yeah.
So and also the word heterosexual being in there is a little like, yeah, okay.
incorrect. Papyrus
It
is
makes
not
me
heterosexual. Is sexuality not found.
Yeah. Since he doesn't disclose, he doesn't talk about that.
Sans is
It's
a
his
very
business.
private man, and we respect his privacy.
Yeah. All right, we got hidden depths here. There's a lot of bullet points on this one.
Oh, hell yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullet points under hidden depths. Hidden depths. Okay.
Sick.
I'm going to try and summarize each one. He put a lot of effort into learning how to cook spaghetti, and he knows a lot about pasta. So he's not actually that bad at cooking. He does care about cooking well. So that's the first one. He's really good at magic. He can, he can make his bullets do no damage. No one else can do that.
Yep.
Well, Flower can do it, but whatever. Not important. Yeah, Papyrus is awesome. He uses reverse psychology on Undyne. Yep. Yeah, he loves that. Papyrus talks about dreaming of driving a car down a highway, but he says it's only a dream. So he's kind of pessimistic about, the barrier getting broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a little moment. Come on, Papyrus.
We have to band together and pat him on the head.
We do. Hope he's having a good time on the surface now. There are subtle slips and discrepancies in his speech that pop up here and there that suggest he may not be quite as self-assured as he seems.
Oh,
he has
no.
a deep need for validation of companionship. Yeah.
You don't say?
I mean, yeah.
Papyrus Undertale? Insecure?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need a source on this one.
Right? I'm giving him pats on the head.
Oh, yes. He receives a pat. Pats.
Pats for the paps.
Pats for the paps. Oh. We love you, Papyrus.
We do.
Okay, yeah. Papyrus knows that Sans is hiding things from him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What's the deal with that?
Sans Undertale also go to therapy.
Yes. Yeah, go to family therapy challenge.
God.
And the last point is sometimes when you call him on the phone, he actually has helpful hints. Which I don't know when he has helpful hints actually. Mostly he just says some stuff about airplanes or whatever.
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, I am also trying to think of when he actually says helpful things on the phone. And mostly it's just him talking and rambling about the area you're in, making jokes and stuff. But
Yeah, the only thing I can think of that's what this could be referencing is after you do the tile puzzle in Hotland, and he's going through all the rules of the tile puzzle again.
Yeah.
That's funny, but it's not helpful.
Yeah. Huh. I'm legitimately trying to think of times that he was helpful on the phone, and I have so many of these freaking calls memorized, you'd think I'd be good at it. Caro, my brain is melting out my ear.
We're gonna have
to what?
Figure out his helpful hints.
Damn, I'm gonna have to call up Papyrus. Papyrus, do you have any helpful hints for us?
Yes, please. Please, Miss Stuff. The trope horrible judge of character is subverted on a No Mercy run. Aw. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls you a freaking weirdo. He does. And he's right.
He is right. I am a freaking weirdo, but I've never done that run, so he'll never have a chance to be right.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah. Yeah, he knows. He gets it. Yeah. Because if you actually do spare him, then he relieves and he says, I actually was kind of scared. And yeah, it's sweet that he was, sparing you even though he was scared. Yeah. We love Papyrus.
We love him. He's so good.
Iconic outfit is battle body. Yep.
Yep. I think
There
all of
is.
his outfits are
We love.
incredibly iconic.
Yeah, there's really good outfits in Undertale.
I think it's really funny that like I don't know if you noticed this, but did you ever notice how like his exercise outfit when he's at the dump has like hearts on it, but his date outfit has Jog Boy on it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have not noticed that.
Yeah, like his date
I
outfit
thought
it looks like an exercise outfit, and his exercise outfit looks like a date outfit.
he's doing great. He's on some like next level ironic
It's
like
true.
fashion stuff.
You can tell he's from the 90s, was born in the 90s because of the irony.
He's doing great. Oh man. Inspirational martyr. Coro's alive at the end of the neutral run. She becomes the queen, but if Papyrus is dead, then monsters will be so outraged that they'll rebel against her. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of an obscure detail, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is. And you know what?
If
They're
you only
valid. They're
kill
valid.
Papyrus,
They're valid for
yeah.
rebelling against the queen, who's like, "Hey, humans are pretty cool," and they're like, "No, he killed our cool neighbor." They killed our cool neighbor. Sorry,
Yeah, they are.
I meant he like Papyrus.
Yeah.
I forgot I was talking about Frisk because I'm a clown. But yeah.
Oh, very sweet. Everybody loves Papyrus.
It's
It's so
true.
sad, like, after he dies, and everyone, like, across the underground is like, something feels wrong.
Right? Everyone's just like, "Oh wow,
Something
what
just
the
feels,
fuck is wrong with the air today? Holy shit, it feels bad in here."
yeah. Oh, Papyrus, we love you.
He does.
Yeah. Large ham. So true.
He is a large ham.
It
I
gives an
love him.
example of being, it has a quote here. Attention, everyone. I am going to open the fridge. That's a classic.
Good. I love him. He's so good.
Classic monologue. Oh, man. Living emotional crutch. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh.
this one's about fans. Okay.
It's the sound of my soul leaving my fucking body.
His overly jovial, kind, and optimistic personality is what still brings a genuine smile to his pessimistic brother's face. Papyrus's love for life motivates Sans to keep going on, and if you kill him, he wouldn't be welcome in the monster's world anymore. Okay.
I mean, like,
I think
yeah.
Sans has other stuff going on in his life besides Papyrus.
I mean, not only that, but also, like, not to go into super dark territory, even though we're talking about Undertale lore and stuff. Like, frickin', if you kill Papyrus, Sans goes and lives with Toriel. If they're both dead, he just, does whatever he's gonna do, right? Like, he still lives in those endings. But if you kill, like, Undyne or Mettaton, then Alphys dies. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Yeah, Sans is more.
Sans he's definitely hurt by it because he disappears for the whole game, you know? Probably to take care of funeral rites for
Yeah.
his brother, but like, Alphys is
Yeah, he's got.
way more emotionally devastated, I think, because she, like, literally, I'm not gonna say it, but
Yeah.
So I don't think that Papyrus is really an emotional crutch. I do think the brothers are a bit, like, they're a bit attached to each other in a way, but I don't think they're, like, you kill one and the other one fucking dies of sad disease, you know?
And yeah, I think that's going a little far.
Yeah. Like, I get where they're coming
Yeah.
from, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess Sans he doesn't love it if you kill Papyrus.
Yeah, I would hope not. God, you just wake up one morning and roll out of bed, and like in 3 hours, your fucking only family is dead. Like, how much would that suck? It would suck. Anyways.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think anyone would like that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would like that. But like, Sans has other people in his support system. You know, like it's not all 100% on Papyrus.
Yeah. Yeah, if it is, they need to go to therapy.
Yeah, go to therapy. This instant. Stomps foot.
Alright. So to talk a little bit about the Papyrus font here, it says, as an overused decorative font, Papyrus is associated with looking silly while trying to look cool, which fits personality perfectly.
Yeah. I actually...
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind if I, like, read something off for you that I wrote for somebody else a couple days ago about Papyrus's font?
Go ahead.
Okay, because, like, my friend asked how I would describe Papyrus's font, and I wrote, "It's thin and tall, but precise, like incredibly calculated calligraphy. When you look at the beginning and ends of the brushstrokes in the letters, you can tell that they're made using a thin calligraphy pen in a perfect diagonal. The straight lines are perfect, and the curved letters do not falter. If it wasn't for the fact that I know the original Papyrus font, Papyrus ITC, was made in 1989 on paper by an artist, I would have said it looks like something made using tools on a computer to make it so clean and uniform. Though Papyrus speaks in the knockoff Papyrus EF Regular, which I personally find more aesthetically appealing, because it has the preciseness of the original while changing some of the unconventional and frankly slightly annoying things about the original, like how the middle bars in the F and E were longer than the top, like they were an early attempt by someone just learning how to write the English alphabet. The texture of it gives it an age or foreign feeling, which is why you always see the Papyrus font on Italian and Asian, yes, the whole continent, food packaging. Like, I suppose the texture will either make you think Da Vinci's paper sketches or stuff like traditional calligraphy you see in many Asian countries, and that's where the connection to both of them comes from. In any case, Papyrus's font itself is incredibly calculated and precise, almost mathematically so, which puts it at odds with how it's intended to be a script/calligraphy font, which means it's meant to look like it's written by the human hand. And also the strong textural element, which I suppose is also why Papyrus is associated with a manufactured and fake sophistication. Elegant and precise calligraphy is very sophisticated, but Papyrus is too precise, and the texture is pleasant, but it's too strong. And I feel like those are also, like, after I wrote out this description of font, because I'm a clown, like, I fucking, like, wait a second, this is just Papyrus himself. You know?
Yeah, that's like, yeah, making all the connections there.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
even trying
That
to
is,
describe Papyrus, I was just going, like, after the font and what I thought of it.
oh man. Yeah, I mean, that all tracks. Wow.
Right?
Yeah, good name. I'm glad he wasn't called Times New Roman.
I'm so glad he wasn't called Times New Roman. Oh god, the fucking New York Times is here.
Raised by a newspaper.
Truly.
Oh man.
The darkest timeline.
Uh, it's too terrible to think about.
Truly.
Oh man. Mysterious past.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, it's far less apparent in his case, so he and Sans have absolutely nothing about their past elaborated on, outside of a few intentionally dubious hints. In fact, there are even less hints given about Papyrus. That is true.
It is true. It's true. Yeah, because like with
Yeah,
Sans we have like. Sorry, you go first.
I was just gonna say, Papyrus doesn't have like a sad keepsake dungeon with all his like past life stuff.
You just call it a toothpaste dungeon?
Keepsake
Oh,
dungeon.
keepsake. I heard toothpaste dungeon, and I'm like, yeah, I guess it kind of looks like a dentist's office. But yeah, you're right.
Keepsake dungeon.
It's true. Sans has like a sad keepsake dungeon. That's such a good way of phrasing it. Oh my god. And Papyrus has like nothing. Not a peep. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, he just like sort of appeared one day.
He stepped onto land fully formed.
Yeah, he just manifested.
Yeah. Valid of him, honestly. But like, yeah, with Sans
Yeah,
we have like the implications of him possibly being a criminal because of like the comments that Papyrus makes, and also like how Sans is constantly trying to sell you something like a back alley salesman, and 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 also like the implications that he might have been a scientist too because of like his badge or something in his keepsake dungeon. But
Papyrus says outright that Sans like science things.
that too.
Doesn't mean he was a scientist, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just like a weird too.
Maybe it's just a con pass where he dressed up as like a mad scientist. Who knows?
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. But then we like turn to Papyrus and like we don't know anything. Like, if you want to be technical, we actually know more about Gaster's backstory than we do about Papyrus's. You know, like Gaster built the core and was destroyed by his own creation and was scattered across time and space. That's what he did before Undertale. But before Papyrus and Sans came to Snowdin, like, there is nothing. We don't know where he went to school. We don't know where they live. We don't know, like, what accomplishments Papyrus had previous to the game. You know?
Yeah, it's a mystery.
It really is.
Yeah, even like with Undyne's backstory comes up.
Yeah.
Like, kind of a lot.
Yeah, like Gerson.
Alphys' backstory.
Yeah, we even get more for Alphys too. That's cool. I keep forgetting about that, but like, yeah, I love the backstory of like her hanging out with Bratty and Catty. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papyrus, nothing.
Yeah, it really, honestly, is nothing. Like, we don't get much about Alphys' backstory. Like, for Undyne, we honestly get a lot of backstory for Undyne. Like, she is presumably an orphan who used to cause a lot of trouble and, like, would have to do community service and stuff. And she knew Gerson and also Asgore, and I guess trained with Gerson and fought Asgore and also trained with him. If I'm remembering correctly, I might not be. But, like, yeah, we get, like, a lot of Undyne backstory, which is cool. I love that.
Yeah, that's really good for Undyne specifically, I think. She has very, like she cares a lot about the other characters and, like, the world in a way that other people don't as much, so it helps a lot.
Yeah.
That we get her whole history with Asgore.
Yeah.
Undyne's cool.
Undyne is very cool. We shall all appreciate the fish. Officiate her, even.
Cherish the fish.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I've told this story to you before, but at the live concert show, like they had the screen displaying gameplay while they were playing the songs, and so they like were showing like the lead up to Undyne's boss fight where she's standing on that big rock, that rock formation,
Yeah.
and someone in the audience who was cosplaying as Alphys shouted out, "That's my wife."
Oh, I love that. That's so good.
It was really good. It was such a rowdy concert.
Hell yeah, that
Like
sounds fun.
for a concert, it was really sweet.
God, I wonder if they'll continue that tour after the pandemic. The Panini, I mean.
The panini.
Yeah, the Panini.
The panini. Yep.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, I know. They've hired new people, but they do other stuff besides the Undertale thing. But they are like hiring new people and like, teaching them the music.
Nice.
It just kind of depends on if they can get a venue, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to Papyrus. Obfuscating stupidity. Nice. Okay. So yeah, this is talking about a couple things. It says like, at first, like when you meet him, he implies that the king wants to open the barrier with soul power, and like says it kind of vaguely like that. But then later he talks to Undyne like, "Don't murder the human," implying that he was hiding the fact that Asgore wants to kill humans. Which, yeah, I mean, I probably would too in that situation. I wouldn't want to tell a human kid, "Hey, Asgore's going to kill you."
Yeah, that would suck. That would kind of ruin my afternoon.
Yeah, maybe he should have said something though. I guess he was kind of like half. He was helping a little bit. He was trying to get Undyne off the trail.
Right.
He didn't quite commit though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be the person walking up to a kid like, "Hey, so, funny story. They kind of want to kill you. Horribly. Like a shish kebab."
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Papyrus. You're doing.
Also, I'm a clown,
Yeah. It
and I
also says.
realized that I was recording my fucking screen wrong. So, like, a chunk of the fucking window was, like, off screen, and there was a big black bar at the bottom. I fixed it, though, don't worry.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, I'm a clown.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's
I
looking
like his
very
scarf.
nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know that thing about how like he like acts like he doesn't know what a lab is, but then like later on he says, "Oh yeah, Sans loves lab."
Yes.
Yeah, they have that here.
Good. Good. Show
That's
the whole
cute.
world that Papyrus is a lying liar who lies. God, unrelated, not unrelated, but like semi-related. So sorry to interrupt, but like I was talking about how Papyrus lies, and this fucking person, I don't even remember who they are. It was so long ago, but like this person like reblogged it and was like, I don't think Papyrus lies ever. I think that these are just like, they came up with like excuses for like the blatant lies that Papyrus says. I don't know how to tell it to you, man, but like, he's lying.
Yeah. I remember something like that, like someone being really like salty about like all the Papyrus series. Like, I don't think Papyrus is actually like okay.
Caro, no, you're fading away.
No,
You're turning to
no. Can
dust.
you hear me better?
Yes, I can hear you better now.
Is it? Yeah. I feel like I kind of remember someone like complaining about like people thinking that Papyrus is deeper than he is.
God. I don't think that was their complaint. I think the person I'm thinking of specifically was just like, they were annoyed at the possibility that people are like theorizing that Papyrus is completely different than how he actually is. And I'm like, I don't think I don't think I was implying that by saying that Papyrus lies, you know? Like, I think this person was just mad that like when people point out like the hidden depths of Papyrus, they were like erasing how he acts, and it's like, no, he can still act like a total freaking goober and like be mysterious and lie to his brother and be just a menace, affectionate, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I get that concern. I've definitely I've read fan fiction where it's like, you know, Papyrus acts the way he does, and then when Sans isn't around, he just acts like Sans, like talks the same way Sans, and has the same taste as Sans. So maybe they
Caro,
were thinking of that,
Caro,
and
that
that's
sounds like
just
a
not
war
great.
crime.
It was pretty bad.
It sounds bad.
Like, what happened? Did like a vampire get him? Is he being possessed? I don't really.
He's
It was
possessed by
very weird.
he's possessed by Sans and he's slowly turning into Swap Papyrus, like Fan and Swap Papyrus.
Oh, oh god.
Agony.
It's terrible. Oh man. Uh, Painting the medium. I'm not really sure what this trope means either, but it's talking about how like his text is in the papyrus font, and in the Japanese version, his text is right to left instead of left to right.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like
fun. I like that detail.
yeah. I feel like I feel like that the way he speaks in the Japanese localization was kind of maybe an homage to papyrus font and what its association is. You know, like calligraphy on crinkly old paper. You know, that antiquated
Yeah, that would
feel.
make sense.
Yeah, I think that might be
Yeah,
what the trope is implying.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, perpetual smiler. Yeah, he does. He's always smiling most of the time. There's like one sprite where he's not really smiling,
Yeah.
but yeah, that one doesn't get used a whole lot, I suppose.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's used if you call him when you're in front of the core, in the ending where Undyne is depressed, and also in the ending, the King Papyrus ending. Those are like the three instances I can think of. There might be more, but I think it's just those three.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
something
Hey, we got
interesting
a
about
mention
that
of
sprite?
hmm?
Sorry for interrupting again. Agony. But like, something interesting about that sprite, his sad face sprite, is that his mouth doesn't open and close when he talks.
Oh, oh,
I wonder what that says about Sans.
oh man.
Hmm. Then again, he's like that in
That
Deltarune too, and he seems to be happier in Deltarune because, you know, he's not trapped in a cave.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's got other stuff going on. Like everyone's like venting to him about their divorce, but just he's kind of better off in turn.
Oh my god, is Sans the town therapist?
I mean, so far, kind of.
Oh no!
Like, him, like, hey, I missed my wife, Sans. And Sans is like, it's the 7-Eleven, sir. Like,
Oh my god. Sans is just there, fucking swiping your groceries across the scanner like, your secrets are in very incapable hands.
yep, don't worry about anything, Ancore. You
Like, he's
can
not
talk
gonna
all you want about how much you miss your wife.
Yeah. Like, he's not gonna tell anybody your secrets. So, like, he's not incapable of holding secrets. But at the same time, he doesn't know how to help you with any of this shit. Like, do you need help
Yeah, he's
groceries out to the car? Is that what you need help with? Because that's the extent of it. He probably won't even help with that, let's be honest.
yeah, you gotta carry your own groceries.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh Sans. He just can't win.
You really can't.
Oh, there's a trope here that the trope is Puppet King, and it's talking about the neutral ending where Papyrus becomes the king.
Caro?
Yes.
I'm going to go crazy. Oh no, don't tell me it's that fucking bullshit ass fucking. Oh no. I'm going to go insane. I hate that theory. I hate it so much, man.
If he becomes king in the neutral ending, Sans ends up doing most of the actual work running the country to spare him from the pressure of politics.
I'm going to reach through the screen and find whoever wrote that down, and I'm going to strangle them. I'm going to crack them in half like a fucking pretzel stick. Oh my god.
Sans is literally just in his work.
Oh my god. I ever tell you, like, this fucking... Oh my god. I ever tell you this joke that I have about, like, reverse harem fix?
I don't think I've heard this one.
Okay, so... This is relevant. I swear to god, this is relevant. Okay, so this is relevant in that, in reverse harem fix, like the ones where it's like multiple AU versions of the skeletons all together in the same house, right? It's always classic Papyrus. Not classic Papyrus. It's always classic Sans who's in control. Like, he's always the leader of everyone there for some reason, right? And that doesn't make any sense to me, for one, but for two, like, I make a joke, and the joke is the Sans fans are so salty about Sans not getting a king ending that they make him the king of the morons in these reverse harem fics.
Oh man, that's good.
I'm right, though, right? Like...
You are right, yeah. Yeah. I mean, kind of like, the thing about the neutral endings is he doesn't want to be king. So, yeah, I guess, like, yeah, just have him be the king for some reason of a bunch of morons. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, but, like, I also hate when people make it so Sans is the one secretly actually in control in the King Papyrus ending, because it implies the same thing. It's just people who want Sans to be king really bad, so they just take everything away from Papyrus to give it to Sans, and it's so aggravating, and it makes me want to scream. I want to climb out my window and scream into the night, even though it's -8 degrees Fahrenheit out.
Yeah. Ugh. Bad news. Don't climb out your window. You gotta stay safe.
It's true. I have to stay here. I'm being forced. No, I want to be here. Of course.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I love hanging out with you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is looking good. I love his dream workspace.
His dream workspace is very good, yes. He's ventured into numerous
Looking
crimes.
very snug. Oh, yeah. A lot of buildings gonna get set on fire.
So many, yes.
Ooh, there's a Tumblr post link here. Let's see. Okay, I think this might be a dead link, but we'll find out.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the post by Jules. Compilation of mysterious papyrus things.
Ooh.
Yeah, which, you know, that is a very long...
Whose blog does it actually lead back to, though?
See that?
that post. That's such a good post, though, honestly.
It's fun. It has highlights all the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like someone should revamp it, though, because I feel like a lot of those links go to PK's blog, which they changed the name, so now all those links are probably broken.
Yeah. Some of them might be good. I could test them out, but there's so many of them, it would take a long time. So.
Not now. Later. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, the reason it's linked here is they're talking about, like, how mysterious Papyrus is. So they say, most of the mysteries regarding who Sans is and where he came from apply to Papyrus too. Papyrus doesn't even almost any
Caro, you're fading away.
No! Can you hear me now?
A little bit.
Hello?
Yes, there you are.
Okay, I'll try to speak up a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so we don't have any hints about Papyrus like we do about Sans. Papyrus is the only character in the game whose speech is not preceded by an asterisk,
Yep.
or some of the lines used to describe him are also used to describe Gaster.
Yep.
So they're referring to it's rude to talk about someone who's listening. So like that Tumblr post where Sans is like, you know, don't talk about Papyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sure is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I actually connected that in a different way just the other day, even when I was talking to some people and spreading Papyrus propaganda. I was talking about how, like, when you call Papyrus, he can see you, even if he shouldn't be able to see you at all. Meanwhile, Gaster can hear you, no matter where you are, apparently. So, like, Papyrus is all seeing and Gaster is all hearing, apparently.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Papyrus and Gaster are the real pieces.
It's true.
And they fused together to make, I don't know, Grandpa Sunny.
Oh no, Papyrus is his own grandpa!
Oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, here's one of, okay. So here's the trope. Sensitive guy and manly man. So what do you think this is saying about Papyrus?
Oh no, please don't tell me! Please, for the love of God, Caro, don't tell me that they're trying to say that Sans is a manly man. I will cry. Caro, I can't hear you.
I have terrible news.
No, I can't hear you at all, bro. I don't think it's your volume this time. I think it's like an internet maybe issue. Oh, you're back?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have brought the mic a little closer to my face. Anyway, I think the mic was trying to protect you. Because, yes, it does say that Sans is a manly man.
Oh my god, Sans looks like a fucking marshmallow peep with the ears bitten off. Caro, I'm gonna scream. I'm not actually gonna
That one got me.
I won't actually scream. That'd be very rude because we're streaming and also you're in a call with me and I'm assuming wearing headphones and that would suck. But, like, Sans is as manly as a fucking floor pizza. He has the inherent masculinity of goddamn fucking marshmallow jello salad, you know? Like, he's just sitting there. He has depression and he hides his feelings. That's the end of the masculinity. Sans is a genderless orb in every way, in my opinion. Like, his face, round and squishy. His eyes, big. I could probably stick oranges in them. He is a doofus. He is a nerd. He is, like, he is not masculine. He's incredibly neutral, I feel.
Yeah, I don't know what their source is for this. They just say that Papyrus is far more emotional and less traditionally masculine than Sans. So who knows where that's coming from?
Their own fucking Sans simpery? That's the only assumption that I can find, but, like, dude, like, okay. I really don't want to keep going on tangents because I feel like I'm drowning you out and shit, and I feel bad about that. But, like...
You're good.
But, like, I've literally before talked about how Papyrus is, like, the most traditionally masculine character in the Undertale cast. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I can see that.
like you see all the stereotypes about men. It's just like tall, square jaw, masculine hobbies. Like Papyrus hobbies include beating the shit out of people, building things, and fucking um. No, Oral, chubby is not necessarily unmanly. I'm just saying like he looks like a Peeps marshmallow. That's what I was saying. And like Peeps marshmallows, once again, aren't really either gender. I would say they're neutral. But back to my rant about Papyrus being the most traditionally masculine character in Undertale. But like, he's got like a square jaw, literally a square jaw, literally a square jaw. Like for one, like just on appearances. For two, his hobbies include beating the shit out of things and fighting and being like, haha, fighting's great. And also comic books, superheroes, action figures, engineering, like, sorry to go
Yeah.
into gender
Being the
stereotypes and
main.
stuff, because that's, like, stupid and annoying anyways, but, like, Papyrus has the most, like, stereotypically masculine interests, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Sansa's interests are
Yeah, it's
pretty
just kind of.
neutral, I'd say, like, you know, sci-fi and space. And Asgore's got, like, tea
Yeah.
and gardening. And also he's like, and he's very soft spoken. Like he's murdered children, but he's very soft spoken, and he gardens. You know, like also child murder isn't really gender specific either. But like, you know,
Yeah.
but like out of the main cast, Papyrus is the most traditionally masculine in presentation and hobbies and like all the stereotypes. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like the characters aren't really written based on gender stereotypes very much in Undertale. So
Yeah, they're just characters, and I love that. Honestly, they're really good.
yeah,
Like
it is really nice. Also, responding to somebody in chat, breaking physics, that is manly.
it is incredibly manly to break physics. It's why peak masculinity is Papyrus, because literally no other person can do that.
Yeah, girls actually, you know what? It is also for girls. I think Mad Nunu can do it too.
Oh, sick.
I think
Cool.
she's reclaiming it for girls a little bit.
Valid. Very valid of her. But yeah,
Yeah, she's doing great.
she is. I love her. But,
Oh,
like,
Maddie, I wonder if she has a front page. Oh boy.
oh no. I'd be so afraid, Caro. I'd be so afraid.
Let's not worry about that. Okay.
Let's ignore it. Let's pretend that the possibility doesn't exist. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
back to the
Yeah.
trope
No
list and
worries.
me not ranting about gender stereotypes and shit. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. So that one, I don't know what the deal is with that. Kind of a mystery. Yeah. Okay. Spikes of Doom. Ooh. Yeah.
valid.
But we know about this. He's fond of these as obstacles. If you call him in Snowdon Forest or the bridge where Monster Kid almost falls, he'll talk about how much kids love deadly spikes and how the king is trying to get rid of them.
Unmandated safer is such a good line.
It's so good. So classic. The pirates will kill kids.
He'll kill kids, but only if they're having fun while dying.
Yeah, it builds characters.
Yeah, it does. It builds character to die.
That does kind of feel like something he would say to Frisk.
God.
You like in meta joke.
Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
It's
He's
so
the worst.
funny though.
Oh, oh man. Oh, Stepford Smiler. Oh no. Okay. This is also about King Papyrus, but yeah, he's trying to stay cheerful, but he's having a really hard time as king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, I don't know. I feel like Stepford Smiler is normally associated as like a horror trait. You know?
yeah. I don't know. I know like it's named after a horror thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. The Stepford
Yeah,
Wives.
I
I
feel
don't
like I've
remember what
seen
that's from though.
it used. Yeah, I've definitely seen it used in this way where it's not really a horror thing and more of a sad thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I just normally hear it associated with like horror stuff, like you know, like fucking Jeff the Killer out here, or like any of the murdery Sanses, of course.
Oh yeah, you love it. You love to see it. I think Papyrus can do that too if you want.
Yeah, Papyrus can commit murder. Who would stop him? I wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah, he can be a creepy pasta if you want.
He has better taste in pasta than that, you know?
Yeah, he's outgrown creepy pasta.
It's true.
Okay, all right. There's one that says stronger sibling, and I'm not. Okay, who do you think it's referring to? Who's the
Oh.
stronger sibling?
Should I have hope or no hope, Caro? Oh god.
Well, it's up to you.
Please tell me that it's saying Papyrus is the stronger sibling.
It's saying Papyrus is the stronger sibling.
Good.
You're right.
Thank God. Are you lying to me?
Well, okay, it's kind of like going back and forth on this because it's saying that Papyrus has higher stats, but Sans has more attacks. But it's unclear if Papyrus has the same attacks and just doesn't use them. So it's kind of
Okay.
leaning towards Papyrus being stronger.
Okay, that's a fair assessment. Yeah, because like out of like what we know, what we see directly in the game, yeah, I guess Sans does have like a more bitch fight, you know. But like, I hold firm in my belief that Papyrus is stronger than Sans. He's fighting a 10-year-old, you know. Who the fuck is gonna like pull out the goddamn Glock on a 10-year-old, you know? Like what the fuck, right?
Yeah, like kind of objectively, it's just like two completely different situations for their fight. So it's
Exactly.
weird to compare them directly.
Yeah, 100%. I feel that.
Okay. All right. Stupid good. I don't know what that trope means, but it's talking about how he dies in no mercy.
What's the name of the trope again?
Stupid good? Okay.
If it's talking about the no mercy thing specifically, then I feel like the implication by calling him stupid good is that like it was stupid that he did that, or is a stupid person for believing in them, or whatever. Because like I see that sometimes. Normally people are, they have brain cells, and they look at Papyrus and what he does in No Mercy, and they're like, wow, he was very brave, very calculated risk that he took. And like a lot of the times it doesn't work, but sometimes it does, you know? But like a lot of
Yeah.
people I have found are like, oh, Papyrus is so dumb, haha. He thought that murdering human wasn't gonna kill him in half. Like,
Kill him in half.
yeah, kill him in half because his head fell off.
Oops. It happens.
You know.
Yeah, I think that is what they're implying here, but that like contradicts other people on this page. So,
Yeah, it's
you
because there's
know,
multiple people contributing to it. I bet.
yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Sudden anatomy. He grows eyeballs sometimes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
He sure does, and I love him. He's so good.
Yeah, he can have eyeballs whenever he wants.
He can have eyeballs as a treat. Not like that, but as a treat.
Yeah, yeah. As a little fun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sans can turn off his
Okay,
eyes.
technical.
What?
He can turn off his eyes. Yeah.
Sans can turn off his eyes, and Papyrus can turn his eyes on. Magic.
Yeah, they're foils.
Yeah,
That's like
sick. Hell
they
yeah.
complement each other.
Yeah. Okay, what were you saying?
Uh, technical pacifist.
I mean,
So Papyrus will fight you in order to capture you, but he wants to capture you. He doesn't want to kill you, which is why he will end the fight and put you in his shed if your HP drops to 1. So yeah, he won't kill you, but
yeah, I mean, I guess, but also, like, true pacifists, and I don't mean, like, the fucking ending. I don't mean the ending when I say true pacifists. When I say true pacifists, I mean, like, people who are actually pacifists in real life. The whole thing about pacifism is you're not even supposed to fight.
yeah,
So like, I I've been writing this meta recently about like who is the real pacifist out of Sans and Papyrus, and my conclusion is it's Sans, and like all of these like heartbreaking takes on Papyrus's like disbelief battle that people theorize about, you know, like all those takes are actually what Sans canonically is. Like out of the two of them, Sans is the broken pacifist who has been forced to go against his own moral code to fight and kill, not Papyrus. You know, like he doesn't kill, but he fights. That means he's not a pacifist technically. But Sans
Yeah,
never
I
fights,
mean,
except unless he absolutely has to. You know?
yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, it really is like that. All the disbelief papyrus stuff is just what Sans already is.
Yeah. And not only that, but like, okay, you know how ADHD makes you think of one thing and then you like go on a path, you go on a journey, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, I came to this conclusion because I was thinking about how like my version of Fel Papyrus doesn't kill people. He has like Sans be his PR man, and instead of the new royal guard, he doesn't kill people. It's the new royal guard won't let you die, which is like infinitely more threatening. I feel, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's fun. That's spooky.
Yeah, and then like then I thought about how Disbelief Papyrus and Fel Papyrus basically have the same backstory, right? Like almost the same backstory. Like something bad happens to them, and then they give up their merciful ways because they realize the cruelty of the world. You know,
Yeah.
like Fel Papyrus got into a fight, and that's how he got his scar when he was like a kid or something, and now he believes that no one is able to be redeemed. We're all awful, and therefore we should all kill or whatever. And like Disbelief Papyrus is like, hey, you murdered my brother. That was really fucked up of you. I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I came to that conclusion because I was thinking about these things and how like that doesn't really make sense for Papyrus's character because Papyrus is like, he's so stubborn, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's so stubborn. Like you, even if Fel Papyrus as a kid got beaten up and a terrible scar and like the person who was beating him up was gonna kill him or whatever. Oh, hold on, I have to delete something.
Uh-oh.
Remove.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoopsie. Oh, that's fun.
Oops,
Hide user.
you got it.
And how do I kick somebody? Remove.
I see message deleted.
Yeah, wow, a bot. That's
Alright.
never happened before. Interesting. But, but yeah, back to
Alright.
what I was
I
saying.
just reported that. I reported one of their messages.
Okay, good. I don't know how to kick them forever. It just says to put them in timeout. Weird. I'll figure it out later. Now's not the time because I hid them. I think. You can't see
Yeah,
them,
I
right?
see message deleted. So
Okay, good, good. Because
I
I like,
think you did what
I
you.
yeah, what I did was I hid the user. But yeah,
Alright, cool.
but yeah, what I was saying
Nice.
about like what I was saying is that like Papyrus is too stubborn to not, to kill. He's too
Yeah.
stubborn to commit murder. Whereas Sans is like the one who gets like broken by the no mercy run and was like, fine, I'll kill. You know. That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
say before the bot interrupted.
Yeah. Thanks, bot. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think that's kind of part of what I don't like about disbelief is like we already kind of have like how we know how Cyrus would react in that situation, and he wouldn't turn more violent than he already is.
Right.
Like the way he reacts to it is with mercy, and that's like
It's because
that
he's so
works.
cool.
Yeah, he's so great.
He is. Oh my gosh, he's the best. Honestly,
He
Papyrus the
is.
most character ever.
He is the most character. Oh man. So it has the trope here listed token good teammate, but it says it's downplayed because he won't kill you, but he still harms you. So that's kind of I like that. Like he's a little bit better. He's a little bit less morally repugnant than the other characters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like his reasoning is really selfish, but like honestly, he's not a bad dude. I don't think any of the characters in Undertale are bad people, even if they do, like, kill Frisk. Because, like, unless you give up the game forever after Undyne, like, you know, murders the shit out of them, then, like, Frisk is always still alive, and they, as far as all the characters know, like, other than vague feelings of deja vu about stuff repeating, like, they would never know that they killed Frisk in alternate timelines, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to say like they're canceled for
Yeah,
for trying to kill
cancel
Frisk.
Undyne for killing Frisk. And in my playthrough, also Jerry. Not Jerry. Washua. Washua, my mortal fucking enemy, who also killed Frisk several times. Just as many times as Undyne, I think.
Brutal. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, the bot.
Yeah, I reported the messages, but I guess that only hid them for me.
Remove.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's cute to say that he's like slightly better than other people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Trademark's favorite food. He loves cooking spaghetti, but doesn't actually eat it.
Good.
According to the Q&A, his favorite food is dinosaur egg oatmeal. Yeah.
True. Caro, I was so fucking afraid. I was so fucking afraid that someone had wrote that and it hadn't been fucking edited for 5 years.
Oh man, can you imagine?
God.
The part of it.
It's an antique. We've unearthed something. We're archaeologists right now.
Yeah, the vintage TV trope that it.
Vintage.
Yeah. So they know that one. Good for them.
Yeah.
I think this gets up a lot still. Just like the Deltarune page is really big.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 2 chapters out, and I bet it's massive, right?
Yeah.
Damn you, Toby
Yeah, there's
Fox,
a lot
and
of.
your intricate, well-written games.
Come on, Toby. Oh man. Okay. So Unwitting Pawn. So this is talking about the True Pacifist ending and how like Papyrus runs a whole bunch of errands for Flowey at the end. So
Yeah.
he's an unwitting pawn for Flowey.
I mean, like, I guess that could be an interpretation. I know some people interpreted it that, like, he knew what was going to happen and he did anyways, or whatever. Or, like, he knew some of what was going to happen, perhaps.
Yeah.
I know I've seen that interpretation out.
Yeah, you can see it either way. I get kind of annoyed when I see people be like, oh, Flowey's like a terrible friend to Papyrus, because I want to think of them as good friends.
Yeah, I think they're
but,
good friends.
You know,
I mean, I can totally think that, like, I can totally see Flowey, like, using Papyrus for this ending specifically, but at the same time, I also don't think that like, Flowey's a bad person, or, like, I mean, he's not a great person. He's done bad things, of course, but I don't think that, like, he's 100% evil, always using people, mastermind of doom, or whatever, none of that shit. But, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think probably, like, he wouldn't think about it as manipulating Papyrus. He just, like, was, going through the checkpoints in his head. You gotta get Undyne and Alphys together, and Papyrus is the one who has to trigger that. So I'll have him do that, and I'll have him do this other thing.
Right.
Because he has, like, the best charisma stat.
Yeah, like a person who's doing a speed run and is like, okay, I have to pick up the punch card.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Flowey uses the punch card exploit. That's how he gets around.
I can't believe he doesn't actually burrow around like a fucking mole person. He just uses the punch card.
Oh, man.
That just gave me the mental image of someone doing an Undertale speedrun with Frisk and the punch card, and like, every time they get halfway through a room, they just fucking use the punch card and burrow underground and reappear in the next room.
That would be pretty great.
It would be so good.
Yeah. I kind of like the image of, like, someone using speedrun techniques and, like, the in-universe justification for it being, like, Frisk absorbed someone else's soul. They just have weird powers now.
Hell yeah. That's really funny.
They can just do whatever.
Yeah, valid. Valid of them.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Papyrus and Sans are vitriolic best buds. Yeah.
I don't think they're
Yeah, I
vitriolic.
can.
I think that's just how siblings be.
Yeah, they're not like actually malicious towards each other. They're just like doing jokes to make each other laugh.
Yeah, they're just fucking nerds. They're just bros, you know? You are a fellow
Yeah,
sibling haver. You know how it is.
yeah, I know. Like, that's how siblings talk to each other.
Sometimes you push them down
You
the
know?
stairs, and sometimes you tell them that like after they've had a bad day. No, you're not a bad person. The things you're just going through are just stupid. You know, that's just how it is.
Yeah, yeah. Like when my brother's home, the way that he communicates with my sisters is just like flipping them off, pretty much exclusively. But sometimes it's how it is.
Yeah, exactly. Skelebros communicating explicitly and only with flipping each other off while they're at home alone. This is actually what Wingdings is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's how they are raised.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah. Papyrus is a wake-up call boss. Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has that fun little twist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
has
says
like
both in neutral and in no mercy, which, yeah, I agree with that.
yeah, both of them. Like both his normal fight and his no mercy fight, I think, yeah, would qualify.
Yeah, yeah, both of them are pretty shocking.
Yeah. Like there's
They're
that little
quite
trick that
shocking.
he pulls. Yeah. Like there's a little trick that he pulls, and there's also the obviously how he doesn't fight you at all. You know, like
Yeah,
not like that, but like he is the first boss after the tutorial, so I feel like that's a pretty good place to put it. You know?
yeah. It is also like kind of setting like Toriel is pretty intense, and then Snowden for the most part is pretty chill and like
Yeah.
not doesn't feel very threatening. So it makes sense for Papyrus to be a little bit like you do have to worry a little bit.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, but he'll break your legs.
Yeah, exactly. Only 3 times though, then I'll let you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
apparently you
I,
can keep fighting him.
I think you can choose to,
Yeah.
which is pretty great. You can just fight him forever if you want.
Yeah, I found that out recently from a post that I saw the other day where it was like Frisk just recently like the post is like how Frisk had just recently thrown up from fighting him too much, and Papyrus is just like, "Wow, you can go if you want," and Frisk is like, "No." It was really funny. Have you seen that post?
I don't think I have, but that's amazing.
It's so good. If I see it again, I'm showing it to you.
Oh, oh, Chris, that's so true. They would do that.
Yeah, yeah, they would.
They just they were born with violence.
It's true. There's violence in their heart, but good violence, like
Yeah,
pirates.
yeah, like Smash Bros. Violence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Willfully weak. It's implied that he holds back against you because he finds Frisk endearing, and because he's only trying to capture them rather than kill them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with
Data
that.
mining shows that he's actually slightly stronger than Undyne, and only slightly weaker than Undyne the Undying.
Do you agree with that?
Um, it's a little bit complicated. His attacks are not as strong as Undyne's, but his base attack stat is higher than Undyne's.
Really?
So that does kind of reason he could hit harder than Undyne if he wanted, but he doesn't because he's cool.
Yeah, because he's cool. He's a cool guy, and we all love him. There's a
Yeah, he's
violence
being chill.
inside your soul. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
there
god.
is.
Don't forget,
That's it.
I'll beat your ass in the dark. God.
Oh man. Oh, so true.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the version of the song that the Pirates knows.
it's true, it's true.
Yeah. Okay. Workaholic. Yeah, it's implied, it says, but I think it's pretty explicit. He's always busy. He thinks that sleeping 7 hours a night is a waste of time.
For sleeping, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolute madman,
great.
but we love him.
Yeah, 7 hours. People talk about like Stan sleeping a lot. That's really not a lot.
That's a normal amount of time.
Yeah, yeah, that's like I don't know. I wouldn't mind sleeping 7 hours a night sometimes, but that is not like that's not excessive sleeping.
It really isn't. That's like the exact in between of like the recommended sleeping length, because like it's like 6 to 8 hours is the recommended amount of time that you sleep a night. So 7 hours is literally right in that middle. It's like right in the good spot. I mean, sans naps too, but like whatever.
And have it all figured out.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He also says he would never go on vacation. Yeah, he would.
he
He
would
does
say
say
that.
that. Yeah, he wouldn't go on vacation for any reason.
Absolutely not, because that means he'd die.
Yeah, that line is weird.
Yeah. God, the amount of lines that Papyrus says that are like precognition are like kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, is there another one that I'm forgetting? Like, I'm just
Um,
trying to think off my head about like weird things he says, but
he
there's
mentions
kind of a lot.
phones having jetpacks, which like,
Oh yeah,
and also Mettaton having Bishonen eyes,
oh yeah, true.
which are both things that happen later. I think there's other ones he mentions where he implies that he has the ability to see other timelines, but I can't think of any of those off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely says weird things about what he like being able to see Frisk just wherever they are at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Papyrus.
Yeah. Thank you, Papyrus, for being so fucking weird. Affectionate.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah.
All right. There's one more trope on this list. I feel like there's more that we could talk about on here because there's also like the series page. Um,
Ooh, that could be fun.
yeah, there's probably some specific stuff for Papyrus there. Um, but yeah, the last trope on like his regular page is would hurt a child, and I think we can agree on that one.
That it's wrong?
But that he would hurt a child, would hurt
Oh,
a child.
oh, oh my god, I was like, who put that there? I'm so confused because I misheard you. Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having a little trouble speaking clearly right now. But yeah, he would in fact beat up Frisk.
It's true. He would. Absolutely.
Yeah, at least he'd give him a hot dog though.
Yeah, at least he, like, healed them after he laid their broken body down in his cold shed.
Yeah, and he wrote that nice letter about how like about how they're welcome in his house. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Good old Papyrus.
He is. He's so nice.
All right, all right. I found the series page. There's a whole
Yes.
bunch of okay, this is kind of fun because they have one folder here that's stuff before the game came out. Um,
Ooh, that's. Oh, I never even.
from
Oh, I didn't even know about any of those. Ooh, that'd be interesting.
I've heard a little bit about this. I've heard like the theory, like back in 2013, people were talking about like there being a real knife in the game and like there are fake.
Caro? Caro?
But that's the only one I know about.
Caro, you went silent for a second about, like, after you said the real knife, you just went silent like Kara fucking dragged you into the void.
Oh yeah, we did. But I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Thanks, Kara. Yeah. So there's like image edits of Frisk with like the big square eyes that Kara gets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that ended up in the game.
Was that like something that someone
Yeah.
found in like the demo files, or was that like something that someone just completely made up and Toby decided to reference it for fun?
I think they just made it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wild.
Maybe they just guessed really well. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. I am kind of like, okay. Maybe we can look at that after looking at the papyrus ones, but I bet there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
So let's see. There's a folder called Sands and Papyrus. So this might be kind of tough because it might be a lot of sands, not a lot of papyrus.
Everyone else in the fandom is just like, these fucking skeletons. Shoves them in a box and hides them under the bed. Fair though.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, here we got one.
They're valid for doing that.
All right, Papyrus knows the timeline.
Ooh.
All right. Despite the memory troubles on Papyrus's end, the pair of them seem to also remember timelines and time shenanigans, with Papyrus very much aware that Sans pranks people through time and space. Yeah. He's aware of the true past of this player character. Okay, I guess that's referencing like when he says this is the worst possible ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Papyrus is an optimist and believes the player character is a pacifist deep down, while Sans believes the player is genocidal deep down, which is why his murder instincts are only tempered by Toriel's promise. Okay, I don't know about that read of Sans, but
murder instincts like he's a fucking undomesticated cat.
Yeah, he's he's not quite housebroken yet.
Caro, housebroken refers specifically to whether or not they piss inside or outside. Are you implying that Sans pisses on the floor?
Hey, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like well behaved.
Oh my god. You're valid.
I didn't mean to like.
You're valid, but also I'm gonna fucking lie on the floor and cry. That's so funny.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Not what I was implying.
Pisses on the floor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that's a different theory, but not this one. Yeah, so Papyrus knows something about the nature of the universe, but he's cool.
Yeah.
He's not too worried about it.
He's valid.
Yeah, good for him. He's got other stuff to worry about.
Yeah. Like whether or not he'll get into the Royal Guard. Incredibly important. He deserves it.
Alright. Okay, here's another one about Papyrus. He has time manipulation abilities, like Sans and the player, but he either doesn't feel like using them or he doesn't know he has them.
Huh, that's an interesting theory. What's it based
on? Okay, he says he's not trying to harm you during the boss fight. He seems to be aware of his brother making pranks across space and time, and he's very nonchalant about dying.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that is a pretty interesting theory. I've never heard that one before.
I think you could, another way you could read it is like, all the characters are just a little bit like kind of meta.
Yeah.
They can be a little bit silly sometimes, and the way that works with Papyrus is he makes funny Shakespeare quotes when he's dying.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting one.
Yeah, I've never heard it before.
Yeah, this also talks about him like floating around and stuff.
Valid. He's so valid to fly around.
He is. Hey, he's got colors.
Yeah.
Hello. Good for him. Yeah, looking very nice.
He's very handsome.
Very handsome. Very posed.
Yes. He's posing for the cover of Anarchists Monthly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the new leader of Antifa. Okay, another theory. Papyrus is about as powerful as Sans. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, so basically, he's either sparing you right off the bat or he's completely distracted during the fight. But he's still really tough. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Yeah, so he's just not trying very hard and doesn't really want to hurt the human, but if he did want to, then he would be very hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that 100%.
Yeah. It also says maybe he's less powerful than Sans because he's younger, which I don't know about that.
That seems silly.
I don't know if that's how it is.
If anything, I think that Sans's ancient geriatric bones would prohibit him from being any good at all.
Yeah. Sans has osteoporosis. Yeah. Papyrus is young and spry.
It's true. Wait. Osteoporosis is bone atrophy. He's napping too much,
Yeah.
Caro. It's killing him.
It's killing him. He's losing his bones.
It's true. His bone density is dropping like he's in space. I mean, without all the fun parts of being in space that he would probably enjoy.
Yeah, his bones have the texture of like dead coral.
Oh.
They're just so light and fluid.
Fuck. That sounds... Poor Sans Undertale.
Poor guy.
He just falls apart like a fucking cracker.
Yeah. Poor guy. He really is the saddest character in Undertale.
Truly.
Okay. Here's another Papyrus one. Papyrus knows his puzzles suck. Okay.
His puzzles don't suck.
His puzzles are great. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, he's doing a
I think
great
they were
job.
like the... I guess they're talking about like the maze, like the shock maze.
Yeah. Maybe they're how like in the what is it? I think if you abort the No Mercy run, then he'll say that like the best way to make friends is by giving them terrible puzzles. But they're not terrible, it's just the person was ignoring them the entire time.
Yeah, I think he says that in Neutral too. I think if you don't romance him, he says that.
Hell
yeah. Yeah. You know, he's right. That is how you make friends.
It's true.
Yeah, but like, I think the essence of what this is trying to say is he's not really trying very hard against Fisk.
Yeah. That feels right.
I mean, I guess I can see that for like the shock one. Like, yeah, maybe he doesn't want to kill Fisk with electricity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Personally, I see the shock maze as like just a 100% admission of him being like completely ADHD. Like, how do you build this thing and forget that you have to be holding an orb of pain? And then when he gets electrocuted, he thinks that like Sans pranked him. Like, he just 100% slipped his mind that he was holding the pain orb TM. That's my theory.
Yeah, I can see that. He's just so excited. It's hard to, pay attention to that stuff.
It's so hard to pay attention to who's holding the orb of agony.
Yeah, he's doing good. He has a lot of really good puzzles too.
Yeah,
he's got the XML puzzles are really good.
His puzzles are so good.
Yeah.
King of the puzzle.
He's doing great. Okay, Sans has killed at least one human. That's not a Papyrus theory, but I want to say it.
I hate that theory. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're saying that, like, yeah.
It's because
whatever.
It's because he's a little weenie who threatens you, right?
Yeah, and they're also saying, like, the other humans had determination, so why did they die? Well, I don't know. I don't think Sans did it.
Yeah, I think Asgore
Maybe Asgore did it because fighting Asgore sucks.
Yeah. Like, it's just really depressing. Oh my god, could you imagine, like, I know I'm making more of a meme out of it than it actually is, but, like, could you imagine you're fighting this man who has, like, killed a couple other kids before you, and he's just crying about his wife?
Oh, God.
Like, you'd want to die, just to get away.
Yeah, that is kind of how that feels. Like, it's just miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real reason the other kids died is because they couldn't handle being around epic divorce man.
They were sick of him like trauma dumping to them.
It's true.
Oh, here's one I haven't seen before. Papyrus is the one who does the wrong number song.
Huh. I mean, I feel like that's an interesting take, but it doesn't really track because at that point, if you have the fun value to even get it, like, you're already well into, like, the Snowden Forest area. I think you're almost in town at that point, so, like, you definitely would have
Yeah, I
interacted
think.
with Papyrus and would have heard his voice, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's kind of cute. I think he has a fun song that he sings.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another person on this same like tab who sang it. Might have been Stanton. So that's how recently this got edited, I guess.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's
Yeah,
a pretty valid take, because, you know, Spanton has the whole thing where he's, like, calling somebody who's probably Gaster, you know?
yeah, that one does make sense. Yeah, I don't know about Stanton having a fun little song, but maybe before he, maybe when things were going better for him, he'd sing more funny songs.
Yeah, or maybe, like, immediately after things start to go bad.
Yeah.
He's just a sad little
Okay.
puppet man.
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
Dumpster diving blues.
Yeah. Oh boy. Papyrus is actually fairly young. Okay, so this is saying that he might be a teen.
Oh, Caro. God. I
Yeah,
hate
so
the
this one is,
movie.
there's a lot of problems with this.
He pays taxes!
Yeah, he complains about paying taxes. This says that like his username, he was born in 1995, which doesn't actually, the game doesn't take place when people think it takes place, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, he was born in some year that ends in 95. Maybe. Maybe that's the year he graduated. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's a big fan of Lightning McQueen.
Oh, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Someone sent me a
I
meme
mean,
where
he
it
is
was
a big
Papyrus,
fan.
where it was Papyrus's room, but it was completely decked out in Lightning McQueen merch.
Nice.
It was awful.
Oh man, that's another bad timeline. It's a
It
better
is.
timeline than the timeline, but it's another bad one.
God. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have to find
Another
the meme
thing
and
they
send it to you. I'm gonna send you this meme, this cursed ass meme, so you can suffer with me.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna admire your shading.
Thank you.
The pirates would say ka-chow. He says zoinks. You can say ka-chow.
I'll kill you all. I'm going to scream. I'm gonna cry. Oh God.
You think you'd like Lightning McQueen better or Mater? Probably
I
Lightning
think he
McQueen.
wouldn't like it at all. I don't think he would like the movie at all. I think he would find it really bad.
You think you'd like the Hudson Hornet?
Maybe, actually. That character's not bad.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's a cop though, so I don't know. I
And
don't think the pirates like cops.
you don't think he likes cars?
Cops.
Oh,
Police
cops!
officers.
Cops! Oh my god, my audio processing is so bad. Anyways, yes, Papyrus is a cab. That's why
Oh, that's an image that you just sent me right there.
It is!
Oh,
Do you get what I mean
oh
now when I
boy.
say that I think you'd hate him?
Yeah, I think I agree with you now. Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
rough. That one's rough.
He
Okay.
watches the movie out of spite.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god.
Yeah, he hate watches it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Another thing it says about him, like evidence that he's younger, is that he's nonchalant about being killed. I don't think kids like being killed.
I don't think
I think
anyone
the
likes
entire
being
program.
killed. I think, like, the people I find
I
who are,
think
like...
people.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if I was like 10 and my head fell off, I'd probably be upset about that.
I would also probably be upset about that. Like, also, like, it kind of reminds me of how, in real world examples, the people who went to do something after the nuclear reactor meltdown in Japan, right? The people who volunteered to take care of something regarding cleaning it up, or I don't remember what it was specifically, but there was people who had to go into the affected area where all the nuclear radiation was, and older people
Yeah.
volunteered because older people knew, like, well, the health effects won't happen for like 20 years ish, and I'll be dead by then probably. So like I find that in real life, the most self-sacrificing people are older because they're like, well, I've lived a long life, you know,
Yeah.
versus young people who are like, oh my god, no, please, fuck,
Yeah.
like me. I'm
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
I'm only
And that's
25.
true.
I don't want to die. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think kids are usually that. I mean, Risk is not. The kids in Undertale are a little bit different,
Yeah,
but
they have to go to therapy. It's what they need.
yeah, there's that other problem.
Yeah, but like Papyrus is absolutely not a teenager. Because wouldn't he hang out with the teenagers in the woods? I mean, that's where his sentry station is. You'd think if he was a teenager like them, that they would, like, I don't know, hang out with him, or he would hang out with them or something.
Yeah, like I mean, they got you'd think they'd be besties if they were about the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, especially since Papyrus is, like, so desperate for friends of, like, there's just a fucking group of people out here living in the woods that he could just hang out
Yeah,
with and befriend while he's on at work or whatever. Like, he would totally do it. He would try, you know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, another one. So Pyrus's bridge trap was supposed to have a blaster, but the dog stole it.
I mean, that would explain why Toby is there somehow. I don't think Papyrus would have
Yeah,
been able to catch Toby. Because he's
yeah.
probably tried and
That
failed.
could, yeah, that could be funny if you like got upset because the attack was supposed to be better, but the dog is there instead.
Yeah.
It's also funny the way it is, just not being acknowledged. Like there's just a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, even though Papyrus could probably not catch Toby if he was legitimately trying to catch Toby, I imagine that, like, him going, what would be incredibly dangerous and scary and to put on my deadly trap, you know? And he would immediately think the dog, of course. I feel
Yeah,
like that fits.
yeah. Oh man, I'm scrolling through more theories here, mostly about Sans, but two of them are about Sans' favorite anime.
What?
Uh,
Theories about Sans' favorite anime?
yeah. So one of them says that his favorite is Steins Gate. Another one says that he also really likes Madoka. And I don't think he would really like. As far as I can tell, both of those are about like time travel, and they're both pretty tragic. I think, but I don't think he'd like that.
Oh.
I think that might be a little too real.
Yeah, I feel like that. What the fuck? What? I know this is the theories page, but, like, I feel like a theory should be based on something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Okay, yeah. Apparently, in Steins Gate, someone ceases to exist. But that's what I love in my fiction is like
I love being reminded
remembering
of my
the.
no longer existent father.
Yeah, it's great.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, I don't think Sans is. I think Sans would avoid that stuff.
Next, you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
tell
it
me
also like that's how he
Sans'
knows
favorite
that
horror
humans
movie
look
is a
like.
movie alive.
Ugh, yikes.
God.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. This also says this is why he knows so much about humans. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah,
I
see?
don't know how
Cause
accurate that
I
information
know
is.
so much from watching anime.
Yeah.
God.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna fucking break down into tears. This is so fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's fun.
Oh,
It's fun. It's definitely not the worst theory I've ever seen. The winking theory is the worst theory I've ever seen, but you know.
it is very. It's a fun little thing. I've seen the Madoka thing before, where like he sees like Frisk in like a Madoka cosplay or something, and he's like, wow, that's a little too real.
Kid, why the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah. Why are you dressed as Madoka right now? Can you, like, chill out? Yeah, okay. So this one is another one. Do you remember this theory about, like, how, like, the reason Papyrus doesn't get his special attack is because Sans sets a dog on him?
That Sans purposely
Have you
stopped
heard
the
that?
special attack by making the dog eat it?
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense for, like, the No Mercy route, though.
For No Mercy, I could see that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like, Sans and Papyrus agreed on it ahead of time. Like, Papyrus wanted to look cool, so he would hype up his special attack, but he wasn't actually planning on using it.
I guess that makes sense. And I still feel like in a potentially actually dangerous situation where people are being evacuated and stuff, that Sans would not follow through with the prank.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be his priority.
Yeah, I feel like his priority would be, oh god, oh fuck, everyone this way, get on the river person's boat, go, go, go! You know?
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah. Sans and Papyrus are from Helvetica, the webcomic.
Yeah, I think I've
I don't
encountered
know
that
anything
theory.
about them. Hmm?
I think I've encountered that theory before, actually.
Hmm.
But, like, it was incredibly vague because I actually have it pulled up here on
Oh, really?
this big fuck off huge papyrus iceberg.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, like I don't know if you can see it in the stream yet, but like, hold on, let me just.
Yeah, not yet. Oh, there it is.
And then I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
But like, this is off Twitter. I don't remember who posted it, but somebody on Twitter made this and posted it, or they found it and posted it. I don't know. But like, where was it? This one, right here.
Oh, yeah.
Toby Fox salvaged papyrus from J.N. Weedle, and I think that's the person who made Helvetica. And like,
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're saying that was like Jay and Weedle's OCs that they didn't use.
yeah, like, and I had no idea what it meant until you just mentioned just now, like, this theory that, like, originally they were from Helvetica or whatever. But because, like,
Yeah.
we can see the progression of Papyrus's development, you know, in Toby's notes and stuff. So him, like, coming from this other person who would have probably fully developed a character or done a lot of development on a character at the very least would have made more sense. But like, if it's more of like if it's less of a literal thing and more of like a meta thing, like they're from the universe of Helvetica and they got stuck in Undertale or whatever, then like I guess that makes more sense than the other one.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't make any sense.
I would like that as a joke. Like, if they just reference Helvetica for some reason.
Oh yes, our cousin Helvetica.
Yeah, responding to someone in chat, Helvetica is a webcomic. I don't know anything about it, except it's about a skeleton named Helvetica.
Yeah.
And I think the person who makes it is friends with Toby Fox. And Papyrus and Sans were inspired by it, at least.
Yeah. That's all I know, too.
Yep. Yeah, something about skeletons.
Yep. Skeletons speak in computer fonts. This is now the law.
Yep. Good for them. I love that and a redacted named Redacted thing from the concept art.
Yeah.
Like, Toby could have just whited that out completely and not left a couple of keywords.
Yeah, he did it on purpose, right? Like, he's trying to get us to think about it, I think. Or he's just driving me insane personally.
Yeah. Thanks, Toby.
Mr. Tobias Foxworth is going on his Twitter.com to harass me subtly through his fucking notes. I feel it.
Oh, man. Okay. The theories are getting a little weird.
Oh boy.
Phantom Papyrus have the power to induce sadness. Okay, so I guess they're like Blue Diamond from Steven Universe.
Papyrus is Blue Diamond. What? Huh?
It's just because they have blue attacks.
What? Huh?
Jeez, they kind of do the opposite, I feel like. They make you happy.
Right? Every time I look at Papyrus, I get serotonin in my brain.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, I don't know, maybe the only reason why people don't get too excited playing Undertale is because the sadness tone is even out a little.
Yeah. But also,
I don't
like,
know.
that's such a simple association. Do you think the person who wrote it, like, bursts into tears every time they eat, like, a blue raspberry Sour Patch Kid or something?
Oh man, who knows? Maybe they just really like Steven Universe, and they're excited. They want to make connections.
God. I mean, I can see, like, someone who's, like, a fan of it trying to, like, apply one of their favorite things to another one of their favorite things, but, like, it's just, that's such a strange connection, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that one is a little silly.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another kind of weird one. So it's about how Papyrus says that he's 12 followers away from a double-digit follower count.
He's
And
negative
it
two
says that he doesn't
followers.
actually, yeah, so it says that he doesn't actually have negative followers. They just use a different number system. So that, like, double digits would be at least 13 instead of at least 10. Um,
What?
that one's kind of weird.
That doesn't make any
And
sense.
also, it doesn't make any sense because 12 is a double digit number inherently. Like, okay. Well, we don't need to get into it, but that one's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know how numbers, I don't think they know about how number bases work.
Yeah. I mean, I do know that, like, who was it? Was it the fucking Romans or whatever? Like, their way of counting was different from the way that almost the entire world uses to count, which is, like, we count in divisions of, like, 10, right? Like, it's 1 through 10, then the teens, and the 20s, and then the hundreds, and so on and so forth like that, right? It's pretty evenly split. But apparently in ancient Rome, it was all divided by sixes, which is why we have 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, apparently that
Yeah.
was a
So,
thing. But that still doesn't, like, bring it around to, like, how 12 is somehow not a double digit.
yeah. Like the word, I don't know. This is getting into weird stuff about language, but like the word 12 means 1, 2.
Yeah.
That's double digit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any
I think
sense
the
at all.
players can make funny jokes about followers if you want.
Right? Wait, I remember, like, way back 1,000 years ago, there was a conversation in the Pap Chat or something about how the negative follower count implication is like, well, obviously Sans follow Papyrus, right? And, like, how many Gaster followers
Yeah.
are there? There's like 4 of them,
Yeah. I think
which
there's
means,
like the Spree and Hot Wind and Mystery Man.
yeah.
And well, I don't know. It depends on how you count.
Like, I remember there was, like, Abs one, Faceless Cat, Face one,
Yeah.
and I think there's another one, isn't there?
There's the kid, Ghana kid.
Yeah, there's Goner Kid, and I guess there's also Clam Girl.
Yeah. But that one's new. She's a
That
new
one's new.
addition.
That one's new. I don't think they would have had a chance to follow Papyrus on the Undernet yet.
Oh man.
But yeah, like, if all of the followers and Goner Kid follow Papyrus on Undernet, I guess that would contribute to him having a negative count.
Oh
And then, like,
man. That would be fun.
yeah, I like that theory a lot. That's the one that I like to go with.
Yeah. That one's really fun. That's cute. They're really big fans.
Yeah, they love
They love
him.
his.
They think he's great.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing great. Okay. Okay. This is about Sans, but it's kind of a funny one. Um, so you know how like Sans has a bunch of secret code words, and one of them is "I'm the legendary fart master."
Yes.
So this is saying that that's not actually his password, and he was pranking Chris.
Yeah, I mean,
Which okay,
doesn't he have other
yeah,
passwords
yeah,
too?
Chris is a joke. Yeah, he just wanted to make the kids say I'm the legendary fart master.
Valid.
Yeah, good for him. He's having fun.
He's just a dweeb.
Yeah. Also, another one. Sans and the annoying dog are friends. Yeah, that's true.
They're friends because they both like to prank Papyrus, specifically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, the dog is like their, their outdoor pet.
Yes,
You
their
know, he
outdoor
loves his
pet.
dog.
You know, God.
Yeah, yeah, you know how it is. Oh man. Okay, I think that's all the papyrus ones.
Yeah, I do
There's
have
a
to
whole lot of
say,
things on. Hmm?
I was just gonna say that like I do get a bit annoyed when people make it to like Toby is like Sans's dog specifically.
Yeah,
Because like one, Sans can barely take care of his pet rock, and two, Toby like harasses Papyrus like more than Sans. I feel like you know how pets choose their owners more than owners choose their pets, right?
yeah,
Like Toby has chosen Papyrus, okay?
yeah, yeah, papyrus like lets him sleep in his bed. I
Yeah,
think, I think it's kind of clear.
yeah, and also even though he like pretends that he hates the dog, he does talk about petting him. So
Yeah, yeah.
Papyrus Undertale
Sorry, I
actually
accidentally
loves
looked
the
at
young
this.
dog.
It's
Just
so
kidding.
true. They're besties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally looked at a Sans theory, and it says he's so depressed that I don't know, he has powers.
He's so depressed he has powers?
I can't understand it. Okay, it says he doesn't bleed. It's not like blood. When you stab him, it's Papyrus's scarf,
It's
and
Papyrus's
he's
what?
like, oh no, Papyrus's scarf
Oh,
that he's keeping under his shirt, I guess.
how did it liquefy?
I don't know. And okay, yeah, they're
How
saying
is it
that like
coming out of his mouth? Did he eat the scarf?
oh, yeah, there's a comment on this theory. You have to explain why he's sitting up his brother's scarf. Yeah, yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah, I'd
Caro,
agree with
that's the
that.
best theory I've ever heard in my whole fucking life. Oh my god.
That's quite the image. I like that better than like him putting on Papyrus's boots and like they don't fit right, so he just falls over.
I can't believe the scarf trope is real, but instead of righteously wearing it to like show his fucking angst or whatever, he like fucking ate it.
Yeah, he just swallowed it.
Hold on, I have to draw Sam just eating the scarf.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is beautiful. This is such a
Oh.
sad image.
I'm literally.
Oh man.
I'm. Carol.
Ben's is still broken inside. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Oh
Oh my
man.
god.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The part about his depression is like if you hit Sans, he's not affected because he doesn't detect like killing intent because he's so sad.
That,
Um,
that's so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
yeah. He's just really. Oh yeah. I've read. Someone in the chat said they read a fic where Sans eats Papyrus's stuff. I think I've read that same one.
Ugh, that sounds so awful. What the fuck?
Yeah. It was. That was like. Yeah. From what I remember, it was like Sans is stuck in a time loop. Papyrus has died 100 times before. So Sans is like, I'm just gonna do whatever, I guess.
So he just eats his brother's dead body?
And it brings him back to life. So I guess it
What?
all works out.
How?
Um, I don't know, man.
Carol, you're fucking cursing me. I'm normally the person who mentions and tells people about cursed ass things, and you're out here telling me a fucking story where Sans eats Papyrus's fucking dust?
Listen, it was early. That was like 2016.
Dude,
It was a different time.
like one, morally awful. Two, I bet that's like fucking licking a goddamn air filter.
I think what he actually did was he put it in spaghetti and he like mixed it up.
Caro, I'm gonna go hysterical, man.
Oh yeah. Blast Light Star, you know me. You know what I'm talking about.
Bro.
Yeah, it's also, if I remember correctly, the person who wrote it was the person who beta read Flower's Not a Good Life Coach. So it's all connected.
This information is awful. I don't know how to feel about any of this. What the fuck?
It's all coming together.
No, it's not.
It looks so sad. He's like eating this terrible meal of scarf and dust and spaghetti.
I'm not putting the dust on the plate.
I don't remember the name of the author. Something about Sans, I think. Like Sans Fan 47 or something. Who knows? Oh, did my audio cut out?
No,
Oh.
I'm so focused on this.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is so sad and tragic.
Dude, I'm going to cry real fucking tears. What the fuck? I didn't mean to
This
switch
almost
over
feels
to
like
this
so.
anyways. Oh my god.
This almost feels so ridiculous that Sans would actually do this in canon. Like, he
His
wouldn't actually eat it, but he would, like, stuff it. No, like, he would, like, pretend to. As a joke. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that thought.
Pretend to eat his brother's scarf as a joke. I mean, I can kind of see that, maybe. Like Papyrus fucking... Like, he has his annual coma nap. And he, like, wakes up and his scarf is missing. He's like, hey, Sans, have you seen this? And then Sans just pretends that he's finished eating it. By, like, I don't know, shoving, like, a little scrap of it in his mouth. With a fork. And Papyrus is like, what the fuck did you just do? And Sans is like, oh, don't worry about it. And Papyrus is, like, losing his mind, thinking his brother ate his fucking scarf.
That's too cruel.
Oh, come on, that'd be honestly really funny.
Yeah.
That's the kind of psychological torture that siblings inflict on each other.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Sans convinces Papyrus he ate his fucking scarf. Oh my god. I'm going to have new abs after this fucking... Oh my god. What is even happening here?
It's just a beautiful image. This is sadder than anything that happens in Undertale.
Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. I haven't stopped smiling. This is so funny to me.
I'm checking out the Gaster section of the series page to see if there's anything about Papyrus here. That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't think there could be anything as good as what we just read, but you never know.
Yeah. We all love Sans Undertale eating his brother's... Oh my god, I'm never gonna be over that. I'm gonna think about that for like the next 40 years.
Oh man. Cursed.
I could keep brain space for trigonometry, but I think I'll think about Sans Undertale eating his brother's scarf with a knife and a fork instead.
Yeah, that is just one of the images that you can't really get out of your head.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think my version of that is like when I saw, I think like Argent Dandelion or somebody describing Sans' neotenous. Like I can't get that out of my head.
Sans' what?
Neotenous, like his face is like the shape of a baby's face.
Oh, yeah. Personally, I like my description
That
of
is...
a Peeps marshmallow bunny with like the ears chewed off better.
Yeah, I like that one too. It's more descriptive. Okay.
Oh my You're
Okay,
right.
yeah, Sans is Papyrus' son. Yeah, sure.
He's the what?
Papyrus is Gaster, and Sans is Gaster's son. So that
Imagine
would
you
be
get
Sans.
amnesia and your own fucking child pretends you're their younger sibling.
Ugh, that would be rough.
That'd be so fucking weird.
Yeah, that would be kind of tough.
Like, imagine you get your memories back and you're like, what the fuck were you doing? You mean, what? Huh? Why were you pretending to be my older brother?
Yeah, that was kind of a weird prank that Sans pulled.
The long game. Instead of taking his brother to get medical attention for losing his fucking memories, he's just like, you know what? I have the perfect plan. Fucking menace that he is.
Thanks, Sans. What? Yeah, I think maybe this page isn't good.
Really? You didn't guess that after the Sans eating scarves thing?
Yeah, there's some. Okay, okay. Here's a funny one. Gaster was raised by pennies.
I love that. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that's actually cute. I think that they would be friends.
Valid. I love it.
Yeah, the basis for that is the pennies make that little noise that's called Grandpa Semi in the files.
No.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. The pirates got magically lobotomized. No, what?
Is that a theory? Is that a theory or is that something someone
I
commented?
I just saw that. I was scrolling through and I saw those words.
What?
Oh
Papyrus got
man.
magically lobotomized. Why? Huh?
Oh man. Let's see. Okay, so I guess like the idea is Papyrus was working for Gaster, um, and that was like his whole life was devoted to his job and working for this guy. And then the mind erasing accident happened, and Papyrus was left with zero memories. I guess.
I mean,
But
I guess that's like
Sansa's
less bad than what I was imagining in my head, which was like Papyrus is like legit medical like fucking lobotomized or whatever, but with magic somehow.
yeah, it's not like someone did surgery on him. I think it was just
Thank God.
yeah. God. I hope not.
Right?
Okay. Oh yeah, Sans also became a universal constant, sharing knowledge of every possible version of reality. Um,
What?
not sure why that is.
Where are people getting these things?
People love to say things.
They love to say things.
People love saying words. You know what?
They
Okay,
say
this
words,
series
but
is
those
actually
words
really
don't
long.
necessarily make any
So
sense.
yeah, yeah. So this one's long. Um, I think the essence of it is, pretty much what you would expect.
A lot of Sans theories that are really bad.
Sans is just so cool and gets cool powers. Papyrus does not. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
It's awfully nice that it worked out that way.
I was gonna say a lot of really dumb Sans theories, but you know what? A lot of really boring Sans theories also fits the bill.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that Sans is unhinging his jaw to eat this scarf whole like a
Oh,
fucking
holy.
like me eating
Oh,
cinnamon buns.
that's quite a face that he's making there. Oh man.
He's so tearful.
Oh,
He's like, Papyrus, why was this in your last will and testament?
Sans is so devastated he has to open his mouth.
More painful than losing his brother, opening his mouth to eat.
This is what the tragedy is doing to him.
It's true. Without his
Okay,
brother,
one of
he
the
is
theories.
lost.
Oh, is this day is getting worse and worse for him. Okay.
It really is. Oh my god.
Okay. So there's a theory here that says Asgore never wanted to kill anybody.
I mean,
That's,
yeah, I feel like
he says
that's
that.
yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, okay. There's something here that just says Metaton has both. Doesn't say what the context for that is. Metaton just has both.
I think I know what that means.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Spell Undertale in your head, but wrong. There's the answer. Anyways, let's move on from this.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll think about that one later.
No, I'm not. I refuse to think about that later.
Okay. Okay. There's something about the river person here. Yeah, we like the river person.
River person's
Yeah,
very
they
good.
remember gas, is what this says. Sure.
River
person can be easy.
Yeah. River person's the only one who should be allowed to remember resets and shit.
Yeah, that'd be cute. I mean, they know what the day of the week is, like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also say Delta and stuff, but you know.
They did? I don't remember any of that. What?
Yeah, so there's something they say, like, do you know the old song Coming from the Sea? And it turns out that's a Delta reference.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh, I wonder what that means though. Like in Deltarune, that sounds like really fucked up and creepy, right?
Yeah, it does. I'm super curious about that.
Like a fucked up evil song calling out to you from the depths of the ocean. That's like something out of a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of things it could be, but either way, it's really spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of my thing is, I think it's like, I think we're gonna learn about some things that happened in the past.
Please, for the love of God, give us the lore. What is happening?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't want the lore on the person who came up with Sans eating scarves, but you know. Other lore is appreciated. I'm putting like circles of depression around him as he eats the scarf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that really enhances it. This is so sad.
God. I was about to say the Despacito joke, but then I remembered that, like, unironically, somebody posted, like, a video of, like, Sans crying in the snow over a scarf pictures set to Despacito.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Which is, like, that's not what the song is about. The song is about the opposite of that.
Yeah, there's a less cursed video, I think, that's, like, a bunch of, like, human AU stanzas just, like, singing the song, doing, like, a little music video, and it's not really directed to anybody. And it's also the Justin Bieber version, so they got, like, Justin Bieber voice.
Damn. Why?
Good stuff. Undertale YouTube is good.
It sounds interesting. I'm out here, like, drawing a really well-drawn picture of Papyrus, and I was gonna make it so he's, like, lighting something on fire, and then we get to this shit. Anyways, Control A, C, Shift A.
This is so sad. Okay. Undyne's one of Undyne's parents is a human.
I mean, I guess? Huh.
That could be cool. That would actually be really cool in, like, a long fic.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess that makes sense in some ways, because, like, she has, like, determination and no other monster does.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh man. I don't know what that implies about, like, the human souls, but yeah, that's fun. Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. Yeah, so the reason monster bullets do damage is because they're radioactive.
Radioactive?
Yeah,
Okay.
not really sure. That one kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh, ooh. Here's kind of a. This one's a little bit more meta, not as much of a theory, but so it assigns all the main characters deadly sins. So Papyrus's deadly sin is pride.
I mean, yeah. I feel like he's more of an
Yeah, I
envy
don't think so.
guy.
More of a what?
Envy, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I think envy fits him better because he's like, yeah, jealous of other people's popularity and stuff.
Yeah.
Guess what Sans is? It's lust. No, it's lust. Um, Flowey's Flowey's gluttony. Why is Flowey gluttony?
Yeah,
Okay.
why would Flowey be gluttony? I mean, like,
Because he ate the human.
I,
Um,
I guess. But at the same time, I don't
I
know.
don't.
I feel like it fits Sans more because, like, even though Sans is obviously associated with sloth, and Papyrus even compliments him specifically on sloth, right? Like,
Yeah,
but like he orders food and then doesn't even eat it.
yeah.
Like, if that isn't
I
like some
guess.
kind of gluttony thing, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I don't get it. Muffet's here. She's greed, not gluttony for some reason. Which I guess she's not really greedy though. I mean, I guess she is.
Who?
She does scam people,
Oh,
but she
Muffet?
has good intentions. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Alphys. Alphys is envy. Um. Okay. It says she left Metaton's body unfinished because she was envious of his popularity.
No,
That's based on nothing.
she left his body unfinished because she was worried that he would abandon her after he doesn't need her anymore, like he did with basically every other person he knew before, you know? Like,
Yeah. Like that's not great, but it's not that. Yeah. Weird interpretation of Alphys.
yeah.
Yeah. Undina's wrath. I don't know. I don't know about that one. She likes to break stuff, but I don't think that's the same thing as wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metaton's lust, whatever. And Asgore's original sin.
Asgore's original sin?
Asgore's original sin. Asgore is literally Eve.
Asgore ate the apple? Huh?
The apple. It doesn't say that, but I don't know what it's implying. Yeah, I don't think that's one of the. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Not Papyrus. Asgore has gained forbidden knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Asgore was seduced by the serpent.
God.
Oh man. Undine dislikes Metatons because she sees him as romantic competition. I feel like that one should be okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
What? I zoned out for like a
That
half second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Undyne doesn't like Metaton because she thinks Alphys likes Metaton. Like they might start dating.
That doesn't make any sense. I think Undyne just doesn't like Metaton. No further, deeper reason.
Yeah, it doesn't really need to be deep. Yeah. Also, you think it would be kind of obvious that that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh man, Flowey has PTSD. That's true.
Flowey?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Alphys is a baby determination extractor. What does that mean?
Because her head vaguely looks like the determination extractor? What?
I don't know.
Huh?
I can't parse this. Okay, it's saying that the actual machine is made from the skull of one of her elders.
What? Huh? That's not how monsters work. They turn to dust.
Yeah, I don't really know. Okay.
Is this post trying to imply that Alphys can stick a fucking straw in a soul and drink the determination out of it and then spit it back out or something? Like, what?
It is implying that that's why she likes Undyne. So that's fine.
I don't want to apply what I just said to that situation. That's awful. I'm gonna stop thinking.
This is not great.
I'm gonna fucking jump off.
This is not good. You're gonna move on.
I hate this. Oh my god.
Okay. One of the humans was Mike TV.
One of the humans said what?
Mike TV from Willy Wonka.
I mean, that'd be really funny, but also weird. Why?
Yeah, I feel like if I was Mike TV, I wouldn't climb a death mountain. I'd be done with all of that like murder stuff.
Yeah. I feel like I would do something else, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're starting to get to the joke theories that aren't really very serious theories. Asriel likes anime. Yes, he does.
He do like anime because he's a little dweeb.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah. Yeah, this is getting weird.
You want to look at something
else? What do you want to look at? What are you feeling like? Do you want to look at the game theories?
The game theories?
Yeah, Matt Pat stuff. No, like the stuff from before the game came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, I looked at the screen. I haven't been paying attention. Papyrus is looking very handsome.
Thank you. I have not moved because I was scrolling through Tumblr and got distracted by scrolling through Tumblr, and now I'm posting a picture of Sans eating the scarf.
Oh man, I got it. Let me know. Okay. Okay, here's a theory. Toriel is the former queen of the monsters.
Oh wow!
They did get that one. Yeah. Nice.
I forgot for a second that this was a pre-game theory, and I was like, "Oh, you don't say." They're actually right on the money. Good for them.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good for them.
That page is like locked now. Like no one can edit it, right? Because like if people could just edit it to add like spot-on theories before the game came out, that'd be really stupid.
Maybe you can see the revision history of the page, so you could like confirm that these are older ones.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Another. Okay, Asgore will have ice magic. Nope. But that would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be like a thematic point of interest that shows how they're, like, different. But I think if out of the two of them, one of them had ice magic, I think it'd be Toriel.
True.
Like, thematically, it makes more sense for, like, Asgore, who, like, reacted to a terrible event with violence and immediate, like, anger, versus Toriel reacting to it with, like, coldness and withdrawing, you know, like, thematically, Toriel having ice powers and Asgore having fire powers makes more sense.
Yeah. So hey, okay, this is just something that's occurring to me now. Do you think there's significance to ice magic uh, being a Noel thing, while fire magic is a Dreamer thing?
I mean, hmm. Hmm. Okay, so, like, this is actually bringing up a whole lot. My brain is so fucking goddamn annoying. It brought up, like, 7 different, like, points of interest in regards to this simple query. So, like, first thought is,
I
oh
mean,
yeah, they're both, that family is all goats, and this other family is all reindeer. Other thought is, like, what if they're some kind of boss monster? But that doesn't make any sense. Because, you know, Rudy's dying. Then again, he
yeah,
has
maybe you
kids.
could kids, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Huh.
That would be crazy if they're actually boss monsters.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're
You'd think
not
it was,
just more goats. I'm glad that they come in more varied forms.
yeah, that's fun. That's kind of, it would be cool if they were all like, specific kinds of animals like that.
Yeah. Or, like, specifically, like, not hooved animals, because the dreamers don't have hooves. They have paws, which is why I think they're like lion goats. Like a Greek animal kind of monster, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. We'll see what happens with that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So one of the theories here is that the concept of determination is a nod to the actual player. Like it's referring to how people like look up walkthroughs and like replay boss fights and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
they got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they got that one.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Asgore's Toriel's son. No. Good guess, but no. Okay, yeah, there's not very many of them. A lot of them are about like the No Mercy run,
Yeah.
because I guess that was the demo and was very mysterious.
Very, very mysterious. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. There's people talking about Papyrus and Sans because they were in the Kickstarter.
Yeah! Oh, I love Papyrus in
That's
the
cute.
Kickstarter. It's so good. His cute little pose where he puts his hands over his mouth is so sweet.
They need to put out. They need to release his song.
They do.
Where's the song?
Where is it? Wait, I think I've heard it. I think it's on YouTube. I think someone put it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sure someone's uploaded it.
Yeah.
Where's
Like
this song?
like it's like his voice sprite singing something. I forgot. I haven't
Oh
listened
my
to it
God.
in a while.
So good.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up now actually. Hold on. Gotta open up YouTube in another tab and it's going to play in the stream because like it's picking
All
up
right.
desktop audio, by the way. So
Yeah, that
uh
works. Yeah, so I guess I won't hear it through Discord.
yeah, hold on. Let me find Papyrus's cool song.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag on my end.
It
There it
sounds like
is.
yeah, it sounds like his
I
voice
hear
clip
it.
is like sorry.
Oh, that's great. That's really cute.
There's
What
a
is that
whole
instrument? Is someone singing?
yeah, it sounds I don't know, it sounds like really weird.
Sounds like Queen.
A little bit, yeah. Like her kind of laugh, like it sounds like that a bit. Like, hold on, I'm just gonna throw the link at you. There's a longer version, and it says Papyrus's cool song featuring Papyrus. So I guess they might have like taken his text font and like put it on top of it or something.
Oh, yeah, the Maximus. Is that who uploaded it? They do a lot of data mining and modding and stuff, so.
Yeah. This other one was posted by somebody else called Sigmaroon.
Oh boy.
They have a little sound. It's an official artist channel, so I guess that they like make their own music or something. Huh.
That's cool.
I'm gonna play it. It's a little bit longer than the other one.
Oh, I like that drum. That's cool.
My favorite thing about the video is like the whole screen is black except for this itty bitty little papyrus head with the googly eyes in the middle. It's so funny.
Oh, that's great.
It's so good. Hold on, I'm gonna send this one to you too. But yeah, like I realized that like one of the sounds in the background is actually Papyrus's little voice sound. And it's like changing pitch to sing along.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, Papyrus is looking good.
Yeah, I have sent him to the Shadow Realm. I hid his layers. So I could draw this fire.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's just hanging out with his dad. This can only mean good things.
Vibing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click around this website a little bit and see what other things people say about our friend Papyrus.
Our dearly beloved Papyrus.
He is adorable.
He is.
Yeah, people do like No Mercy Papyrus. That is true.
It's true. Good.
Yep. I'm on a page with a lot of fandom stuff on it, so it's a little weird.
Cursed or
it's not cursed. There's just a lot of stuff like, talking about AUs and stuff.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, there's a thing about about how during the date, like Papyrus is like turning you down. He's like, "Oh, you've fallen so desperately in love with me," and it's supposed to be a joke, but people actually did fall in love with him in real life.
Yeah. Looks at the mirror. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that sure did happen. Yeah, I saw that screenshot of that tweet again recently. Like, Toby's like, "I feel bad for kids who have a crush on Phantom Papyrus."
Do you think that's a real tweet, or do you think it's fake?
I have no idea. I could see it being real, but there's no way to prove it, so.
Right. Because, like, I hadn't seen that tweet until, like, a couple months ago. I'd never even heard of it until then. So I was like, I don't know, it seems like a bit late in the game for someone to find, like, a long-lost Toby tweet and specifically to roast, like, people who want to smooch the skeletons.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems way too specific,
Mhm.
Especially since, like,
it does
they're the
feel
most thirsted after characters.
Yeah. Okay, people don't have a lot to say about Papyrus, I guess,
Pensive.
on this page, except a couple things that I won't read because they're very not safe for work. But you know,
Oh no!
you know how it is.
I do. But also, oh no! That's not allowed here.
Oh man. Okay, so you know head scratchers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the head scratchers page. There's some sub pages here, like characters who get their own pages
In the head
because they
scratchers.
just have so many. Yeah.
Huh.
There's Flowey, there's Sans, there's Toriel Nazgul, and there's Undyne. They all have their own sub pages.
Papyrus doesn't?
Papyrus, I guess, doesn't.
Mr. No Backstory doesn't get a fucking page? Incredible.
I guess. Maybe it's because there's like, what questions would you ask? There's nothing really prompting confusion. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's so weird to me that, like, Papyrus is, like, a mega enigma. There is nothing. There is nothing. Just complete, like, absolute, like, a lack of information. Just complete total cutoff of any, like, you know what I mean? And, like, no one asks any questions except people who get really into Papyrus. Like, it's never, like, a lead-in of, like, I think these characters are great, but that one character over there, I don't know that much about them. I think I'll learn more. It's never that, you know? Like it is with, like, Sans or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that there's enough of a question being posed that it prompts people to look for an answer. Whereas Papyrus doesn't even let you doesn't even let you ask a question. It's just like, what am I like? Oh, you know exactly what I'm like. No, I will not elaborate.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he doesn't have fun mystery stuff that the game calls attention to.
Right? He's much more subtle about it. Sans is like a fucking air horn when it comes to mystery.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, some people are arguing here about why Leopard Dog is in the Royal Guard and not Papyrus.
They're valid. I feel the same way.
They are valid. And some people are arguing, like, Leopard Dogs theoretically will kill you. It's, yeah, but they're very bad at it. They're very easy to subdue.
They're all really bad at their job.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that says more about Undyne than it does about anything else, really. But that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay, where does Papyrus get his bones? Why is that a theory?
Where does the magical character who can magically summon things like all the other magical characters find the things that he magically beats you half to death with?
Yeah, I don't know. Very mysterious.
It's incredibly mysterious. We'll never know the answer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
People out here forgetting magical attacks exist.
Yeah, someone does say here, yeah, like, where does Undyne get her spears? Like, that's just how it is. It's normal.
Yeah. What a strange question.
It is strange. TVTropes is strange. Okay, that's it.
Nice.
People don't have a lot of questions about Papyrus.
Pensive.
Yeah, sad story. Oh wow, the fire's looking really good.
Thank you.
Looks like he's ready to do some arson.
Good. It's exactly what I'm planning on him doing.
Nice. Okay, so I was trying to get to Mad Yumu's page, and I clicked on the link. Okay, I think I see the problem here. There's like a list of characters that's like on the main like index page, and it has Mad Dummy here, and I clicked on it, and it took me to a page called Hair Trigger Temper.
So a link to a trope about the character?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that was a little confusing.
Huh.
Okay, she does have her own. She does have tropes. She just doesn't have her own page. All right. Yeah, it says a dummy that hates boring people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
It's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this page is spoiled, which makes sense. There's a lot of spoilers here.
Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, she's good. We like her.
I do. She's great.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
Tired? Yeah, we can end.
Um,
But
I
it's
can
nice.
probably go for a little bit if you want.
Yeah? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. I don't know. You have any ideas?
Hmm. I'm thinking. What about like old papyrus theories from back in the day?
Mm, that would be fun. I can't think of any though.
Hmm. Well, I know the papyrus is gaster theory is like an old one. And I remember mentioning to you
Yeah.
how like people don't even know it exists anymore a lot of the time, which I find incredibly surprising and very weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Damn, I
That
can't
is.
believe the kids out here are forgetting the ancient the ancient texts,
Yeah, forgetting their history.
right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if there were a lot of papyrus. Okay, I remember the one that he's a starman because I have to remember them. But other than that, I can't remember a whole lot.
Valid.
And I guess there was that other one that Matt stole
What he stole?
about. Well, I don't. Well, I mean, stole is a strong word, but the one about him and Sam being Dexter.
Oh yeah, the pieces of gaster theory.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. The one that predates that video by a pretty long time.
yeah. I mean, I think he was just like uh displaying it, like featuring it. You know, I don't think he was like
Yeah,
intending to pass it off as his own theory. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I don't think that was what he was going for.
yeah, that is fair. Yeah. Oh, Matt, Pat. Oh man, I was going through a lot of phases here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like put on a filter that I think will make it look realistic. That there's a fire burning in front of him.
Nice. Yeah, I like the red tone.
Thank you.
That's fun. Yeah, he's gonna do some violence.
He will. Hmm.
Oh, they have. Oh yeah, I forgot TV tropes had drinking games.
There's drinking. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. I was
Oh
so
man.
confused.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, I think the thing about these is you can't really do them because they're all very, very long.
So they're all
It's
based on
like hard to
canon?
keep rules. Yeah, there's stuff like, take a drink every time Toriel says my child. Like, you can't do that.
I mean, I guess it's like a drinking game where you don't actually get really fucked up.
I mean, I feel like that one would get you pretty bad.
What? My child?
Yeah, I feel like she says that a lot.
I mean, I guess she says it a decent amount, but then she disappears for like 90% of the game.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
Like, you're gonna get fucked up
Yeah.
and then sober up by the time she comes back.
Yeah. Ugh. Then you won't feel good. Yeah. Take a drink whenever Papyrus stomps his foot, whenever he laughs. Yeah, that might be tough.
You might die, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, during his final attack, chug for as long as you're in the air.
Oh no.
Definitely don't do that.
Really, please.
Oh boy. Oh man. There's a fandom-based drinking game.
Oh no. Rip.
Yeah, take a shot for every AU you discover.
Oh, you'll die.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
They're trying
that's
to
too
kill
many.
people out here on the TV Tropes page.
That's dangerous.
It is.
Oh man. Yeah, a lot of this is just like take a drink every time you see any trope.
Considering what the Undertale TV Tropes page looks like, I think he would die. TM.
Yeah, like whenever you see Gaster and he's a dad. And also when he's not a dad.
If Gaster is evil, take a drink. If Gaster isn't
Yeah.
evil, take a drink. If Gaster drink.
Yeah, maybe just drink.
Yeah, maybe don't.
Maybe just kind of do it in case.
Maybe draw like a single line or write a single word in a fanfic for every like trope instead. Something constructive so you don't perish.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a weird one. TV Tropes is a website.
Oh man, I have to write two so much now.
Oh wow.
Website. Oh wow, I made my signature really big. Fuck. Oops.
Hey, I like it.
No, it's huge. I don't like it. I hate when people's signatures are just absolutely massive and it's like, oh god. I get it, people are stealing your art, but Jesus Christ, I can't even see it now. You know?
Valid.
I didn't even fucking spell my own goddamn name right. Incredible. New record.
Oh yeah, they're probably asleep already, but good night, Blacklight Star. Yeah.
2022. There, that's much more reasonable. There. Ta-da, he's done. The boy. Finished.
He's perfect.
I think this is actually like my first finished image of the year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, starting the year off strong with Papyrus.
Yeah, he's looking great.
Arson.
Looking handsome.
He is so handsome. He's lovely. Safe.
Alright, did you post the the picture of Sans?
Yes, I did. I did post a picture of Sans eating his brother's
Excellent.
scarf.
Alright, I'm gonna hunt him down.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would be like a fun treat for people to get piracy. And they also get Sans having a little snack.
What? The stream is still going. Caro, please.
What?
I don't know if I misheard you, but it sounded so cursed, whatever you just said.
Sans is having a nice little snack, is what I said.
Oh my God.
And I don't think that's...
Oh my God.
Is that any more cursed than what's actually happening in the image?
I thought you said something completely different. I totally misheard.
So what you thought I said.
I'm gonna fucking burst into tears.
Oh man. This is so sad.
This is horrible.
Are you okay?
Yes. I'll be okay.
You might need to tell me what you think I said later, because I have no idea.
I sent it to you in a DM.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I said it all. Oh no. Okay.
Oh my God. My sides hurt
Say
so
that.
bad. Oh man. You want to end the stream?
Man.
No.
That sounds good. Okay, that was really fun. Sorry, I got kind of low energy towards the end.
Yeah, it's alright, man. We've been going for 3 hours. I can't expect high energy the entire time. God.
Yeah.
It was awesome hanging out with you, Caro.
Yeah, thanks for suggesting it. Really glad we could do it.
Yeah.
Love to see the pirates do some crimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm happy about what we learned today, but we did learn something.
I feel like it's vital information that we learned that Sans ate his brother's fucking scarf after he collected it off his corpse. You know? Just normal things.
Yeah, I mean, I won't forget it.
Alright. Night.
Alright. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, night.
Good night, Addie.
Night, Caro. I love you.
Hey, love you too.